Alright, good evening guys and welcome back to tonight's session. I'm your DM Sai and tonight we are playing Out of the Abyss. Welcome to session 9 guys, holy shit, session 9. I think lagpas 2 months na tayo. You guys are still traveling here in the Underdark and a lot of stuff happened. I think you guys are now 5th level. Tonight, we will be having the full party with us, pero at the moment, wala pa si Mikey, who plays El Agrador. But he will jump in after he finishes his stuff on his side. Pero yeah, full party ba? Yeah, nice, and just Sir Joseph. Yeah, we are full party tonight. And news, updates, meron ba kayong news or declarations? May magba-birthday ba dyan? May birthday ba? May nagsa-celebrate ba ng birthday ngayon? Wala pa naman. Okay. Oh, you're a monk now! I suggest that you go STR monk if you are still a barb, pero up to you. Or a dex monk. Yeah. Okay yan. Cool yan, sir. A dex barb. Pwede. Like you're just in it for the rage bonus. I mean, for the damage reduction. Alright, news and announcements. Tomb of Annihilation already out. Very cool na hardcover. Hopefully, mag-start din tayo ng bagong series about that in a few weeks from now. And let's see how things turn out. Pero yeah, that's it for our announcements and news. Alright, if you guys are ready to start, let's bring down the mood a bit as I bring you guys back down here in the Underdark. Okay, you are the ultimate wrestlers of Faerun, UWF. On your way to your next show, you are all unfortunate as the ground below you opened up and swallowed you all whole. You wake up, finding yourselves in chains, bereft of your equipment and masks, as you all discover that you are now all prisoners of dark-skinned elves known as drow. In their outpost called Velkin Velv, you met a group of fellow prisoners, along with Scipio, an ex-gladiator from Hillsfar, and a crew, a far traveler from a land called Manila. You all joined together and escaped this outpost after fate brought demons into this outpost and rampaged. This gave you an opportunity to escape the outpost. Several days pass as you all traverse the Underdark, finding a way back to the surface, losing a few companions along the way, but also gaining new ones as well. As you make your way to Neverlight Grove in search of a way back to the surface, you reach a massive canyon filled with thousands of spider webs, called the Silken Paths. There you met two goblins named Spiderbait and Yuk-yuk, who called themselves the Web Runners. These two goblins offered to guide you along the Silken Paths. They told you that the whole journey will take up to 5 days till you reach Neverlight Grove. And during the course of your journey, you fought a few of the Underdark's threats of spiders and otherworldly creatures, such as a group of lesser beholders known as spectators, who apparently were driven mad and thought you guys were demons. One of the most peculiar things that you found was a wagon that was trapped, encased in web. And as you checked it out further, you found 3 treasure chests. one of the treasure chests contained a halfling man tied up. As you guys freed the man, he introduced himself as Fargus Rumblefoot. According to him, he's an adventurer as well, part of a group who ventured in the Underdark in search of a lost tomb. But unfortunately, his group was attacked by the usual creatures here in the Underdark, and that is all he can remember. He offered you guys another sword arm and his skills in exchange for letting him join you in your travels. As you guys agreed, you continued your way along the silken paths. On your 4th day of travel, you found this unusual sign painted in blood on a large part of the silken paths. And you can see this clearly because the silken paths, the path itself is made of web. And you can see this sign made up of blood, several that came from creatures, almost like chum. You saw a few chunks of meat there as well. Having no idea what this means, you guys continued to push forth, and as you guys reach a certain part of the silken paths, you are all engaged by these invisible ape-like creatures who had demonic properties. You saw how they had these large tusks, and you can see their eyes glowing red. They have this very bright orange skin, and their whole body is decked in jewelry. As they all attacked you, you guys managed to put down 2 of them, but the last one destroyed the web you guys were standing on as you all started plummeting below everyone. You guys continue to fall except for Ekru and Scipio. Ekru had her Radiant Soul state activated at that point, and she was able to save Scipio and descend safely as they followed you guys, plummeting deep below the silken paths. Wind blowing through your faces, your fellow prisoners screaming, water splash, cold. And as you rise up and return to consciousness, you look around and you find yourselves surrounded by 3 water vessels. Riding these water vessels, you see standing with their dark purplish scales, with their web-like hands and feet, wearing makeshift armor, pointing their pincer-like stabs and spears and swords at you. You find yourselves surrounded by fish-like creatures, and you believe that these are the Kuo-Toans. And that is where we left last session. Alright, so Ekru and Scipio, you guys are still you guys were able to drop on a large portion of web around 40 feet above your friends, and you are looking at the same sight at the moment. But at the same time, you see drifting away from you guys to the west, he's now around 90 feet far from you guys, sitting on this Zerkwood sled that you guys made for him, that he's now using as a raft, as a flotation device. You see him with his cube-like shape drifting away from you guys. You see Glabagul. Alright. But that's Ekru and Scipio only. At which point, as they point their staves towards you, Oh yeah. I'm gonna let everyone to benefit from a long rest. Wala pala dito si Ekru and Scipio kasi nasa baba sila. Alright. Yes, Glabagul is drifting away from you guys. And you notice as these fishmen are pointing their weapons at you, you can feel bloodlust and hostility from them. At which point, I would like to ask everyone, how do you guys wish to proceed?
What kind of fishermen do we see?
You can see... Okay, one moment please. You guys are here. And you count 14 of them. You can see these guys. You can see the ones tagged green. They have these shields attached on their arms, and they have spears. You also see these guys, the ones tagged in red. No, actually, the ones tagged in blue. They have these odd pins, odd spears, odd pole arms. At the end, instead of a blade, you see an open pincer. You also see the ones tagged in red. They don't have any weapons with them, and you can see that they're really buff compared to the other fishmen. And the one over here, he seems to be holding out a scepter of some sorts, and he looks very old, older than the other ones. Shushar is just quiet at the moment, just being Shushar. At which point, I would like to ask pala, everyone who are inside the red hexagon, I'm gonna allow you guys to reposition yourselves as I place the other NPCs inside as well. One of them start talking as they point their as he points his scepter at you, the one who looks very old. He opens his mouth, and you can see he seems to be speaking some gibberish, and you can't understand. They have this gargling voice when they speak. The others all respond in unison. As you all look at Shushar, Shushar looks at you very calmly, and he says, my apologies. I recognize these people. They are Kuo-Toans. They came from Slubludop, my hometown. Yes, they are speaking in Kuo-Toan. Should I translate it for you? Alright. He starts speaking in Kuo-Toan as well. And this is the first time you've seen Shushar do this. It seems like he has mastered speaking normally compared to these Kuo-Toans, and as he does this, he starts waving his hands. And you can see the other Kuo-Toans respond as they all dart and look at each other like chickens with their bulbous eyes. They look at each other for a moment and then look at the elder one, the one untagged over here. And then the elder one, you see his eyes seem to change. You can see his forehead is scrunching, and you can see he looks very angered, and he yells out. One of the Kuo-Toans jump out, Another one. No, actually, this one doesn't jump. This guy jumps. And this guy jumps out. And then Shushar tells you, my apologies. These are... Remember when you heard about Kuo-Toans from the two sleeping goblins over there? And then you see Spiderbait and Yuk-yuk, they are knocked out. Fargus is quiet. Stool is just floating, quiet as well. Hush is drifting near Eldeth. Alright. These are, Shushar says, these are one of the mad ones. One of the reasons why I left my village is that they thought that I was a heretic. For I was the one alone who accomplished the koan, a spiritual journey, and that is why I've reached enlightenment, unlike my brothers here. I suggest that you surrender and do not fight them.
Okay, can you tell them that we mean no harm, that we come in peace?
Okay, wala pa yung mask mo at the moment, Big Bird, kasi you haven't had time to craft it yet, so wala pa yung mask. Okay, didn't one of them speak common to us last session? Ah! Yes! At which point, the Elder One casts a specific spell. You see him waving his hands as you see a few phase res glow around you. A few shards of crystals glow around you guys. As they continue to glow, they after a few seconds they dissipate. The glow dissipates and nothing happens. As he casts this spell, you see him, you hear him change his voice from a gurgling sound now down to a more stable voice, very similar to Shushar, and he speaks. Come with us, for the Deep Father requires sacrifices. Sacrifices from different creatures. The Deep Father has blessed us, and my prayers have been answered. I have been praying several days for these creatures to fall from the sky, given to us by the Deep Father as gifts. And you are all those gifts. The Deep Father gave you all to us, and you will all be sacrifices for the Deep Father. As this is all happening, remember, you are 40 feet above Scipio. Nag-jump out na ba kaya? Oh yeah, from last session, I remember now. So, alisin ko na tong web na to. Yeah. You guys are now drifting. So I'm gonna say that you guys are on scene. Glabagul is still drifting away and away from you guys. Okay. Dahan-dahan nagbaba. Yeah, cool. Glabagul is drifting away. He's now 120 feet away from you guys, and he's now about to. Uh, he seems to be flowing towards the west, and you can see he's now entering what seems to be a tunnel, drifted by the currents. At which point the darkness has already swallowed Glabagul, and you can no longer see Glabagul. At which point, you noticed Runt is knocked out, Spiderbait is knocked out, Yuk-yuk is knocked out, Jimjar is knocked out, Stool is knocked out, Derendil is very badly wounded, Sarith is badly wounded. Let me just update their hit points. Eldeth is badly wounded. Shushar is badly wounded. Wounded lang. Derendil is terribly wounded. No, actually, yeah, yun lang. Well, the others, Yuk-yuk and Spiderbait and Ront, they are knocked out. Hush is knocked out as well. You can see Hush is quiet. His body is just drifting, face up, beak open. Okay, Big Bird think we whisper as the top save jelly friend first. Oops, okay. Okay, yeah, we can't handle them in this state. Let's surrender. Can we stop them malang din? Let me remind you that you all have the benefits of a long rest. So you have full resources. Even though you just fell from the sky, it's cool. You guys can resist if you wish. At which point, okay, what would you like to say, King? Okay, Skippy, I will allow you to retract that, yung pag-jump dun sa green guy. Pero it's cool if you still want to do it. You can do it if you wish. I'll just need a stealth check from you as you try and do your best swimming towards them. You can see at each end of the boats they brought along with them, there are glowing insects inside these glass jars hanging at each end. So you won't na. All right. What do you tell their leader, King? You can do that as well, Skippy. So, King, what do you tell this old Kuo-Toan? Sorry, medyo weak yung sinabi mo, so I'm gonna say make a persuasion check with disadvantage. He looks at you. You can see his fangs are out. 15. This friend of yours, what is your friend? Tell us. What race? And you seem to have got his attention. A gelatinous cube. The Deep Father will have no use of such beasts. Enough of this talk. Men, capture these Sacrifices. At which point, the ones who have jumped out of the boat, they all swim next to you guys. Another one jumps here, from here as well, and is now near Big Bird. At which point, you see two of them approach Eldeth, and Eldeth is just looking at you. He at which point, King, he doesn't seem to be listening at this point. He seems closed dun sa idea that a creature such as a sentient gelatinous cube is rare. Alright. At which point they all start swimming next to you. And as Eldeth turns her head and faces you guys, she actually faces Harden. As she does this, you see one of the Kuo-Toans, the one with the big body. He punches Eldeth on her stomach. Holy shit. At which point, as he punches Eldeth twice, you see Eldeth get knocked out right away. And she's now floating. The other one with a spear pokes Hush with the spear, checking if Hush is alive. Poop, poop. Alright, make an attack roll, El Carabao. Alright, Scipio. At which point, wait lang, I'll let this dagger attack go. One moment, please. Red 1, 26, that will most definitely hit. 11 piercing damage. Roll for sneak attack. Yeah, roll for sneak attack. Alright, at which point...
Also, DM.
Yeah. This is menacing attack. Okay. Let me just roll for his wisdom save. And he failed. He looks at you as you nice. Look at him with your eyes filled with bloodlust. They all open their mouths and unleash a battle cry of their own. At which point, I want everyone to roll for initiative. They use this battle cry as they all start doing this sound. El Carabao, you get a point of inspiration. Scipio, Skippy, you get a point of inspiration as well. King, you get a point of inspiration.
Also, DM, meron pala akong surprise attack ba to?
No, this isn't really a surprise attack kasi they are already aware of your presence.
Oh, okay.
I just let the sneak attack slide kasi parang it fits the scenario.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey man, what's up?
Hi. Hi, Mikey.
What's up?
Roll for initiative.
Yes.
Already did.
Yay, we're complete. I might AFK in like an hour though.
It's cool. I'm just gonna put red crosses dun sa mga knocked out. So we got Fargas, Shushar, Derendil, Sarith with you guys. The rest are all knocked out. Hush! You hear Hush start squeaking as she now tries her best to keep herself afloat. She grabs onto Derendil's fur at the moment. Alright, checking initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sino pang wala? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing Skippy. What did Skippy get? No, this isn't a surprise attack. So, unfortunately, hindi nakapasok yung drow, yung short sword attack mo, Skippy, kasi I'm gonna assume that you use that time to swim and do your best to keep yourself hidden. So, for the meantime, use Skippy and Ekru. Both of you are considered unseen. And 15 yung nakuha ni Skippy. Alright. So everyone all accounted for. Top of the round. Harden. You see El Carabao's dagger is currently embedded on the chest of this Kuo-Toan over here.
No DM, it's on the number 8. Green one pala.
A green one?
This one.
Okay, so you didn't throw your dagger, you just stabbed this guy.
I throw it.
Okay.
Since I said it na.
Okay.
But if you'll allow, then...
It's currently embedded on his chest.
Okay.
Okay, top of the round, Harden. What do you do?
Harden will cast Tasha's Serious Laughter on the Elder.
Alright. What's your DC?
15.
One moment, please. Wait. That's gonna be 11, 6, 17, 18, 19. Alright, the one with the dagger embedded on his chest is now breathing heavily. He looks near death. Alright, sorry, what's your DC? And who are you targeting again? Sorry.
The Elder.
The Elder one.
Pinaka-boss nila. Yep.
This Elder Kuo-Toan will now be subjected to a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Sorry.
It's good. And fails. You see, wait, checking. You see this Elder Kuo-Toan start chuckling. His bulbous belly starts moving up and down as he starts looking at everyone. And you can see the other Kuo-Toans start laughing as well. And as they laugh, you can see they're opening their mouths and facing upwards. It doesn't really provide walang conditions yung other Kuo-Toans except for the one who failed, which is now prone and incapacitated. Alright.
And then, as a bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to sino ba ata? El Carabao.
Alright. Alright,
Nice.
you tap El Carabao on his shoulder as you encourage him to fight. And I believe that will end your turn, Harden. You can still swim. Oh yes, underwater you guys are floating. So, this will be difficult
No, no.
terrain. Yeah.
Okay, so do lang. One ano lang. I just went into the middle of the party, the group,
Okay.
just to protect myself. Do I need to roll d20 for the face rest?
Yes, give me a d20 roll. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, you see the crystal shards around you guys glow, a faint glow, but then dissipate after a few moments. And I believe that will end your turn, Harden.
End my turn, yeah.
Okay, nice. Ekru, you're up. Are you going with Bless?
No, I'm not gonna bless. Ano yung mga, ano nila, mga weapons nila? From what I can see. Peeking.
Peeking. You can see some of them. The one in front of Scipio, meron siyang shield made of shell, a large shell, and meron siyang spear. Kinda looks like a harpoon.
My spear.
You can see
Oh, crap.
you can see net on their waists as well. Nets. This guy, meron siyang pole arm na weapon, and instead of a blade, you can see an open pincer.
Okay. As my action, I will transform because I can't swim. So I will just fly. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast the spiritual weapon.
Alright, since you guys got a long rest nga pala, yes, as you do this, you unleash a burst of radiant light around you as you enter this state once again. Luminous wings appear behind you and a halo appears above your head. Your skin glows and your hair becomes really shiny as you enter this radiant soul state. And you summon a spiritual weapon ni Son Goku.
I will put it,
Yeah,
yes, I guess, to this side. And I will go 20 feet up. Same position.
Okay. Let me just put a marker. $20 up. Alright. Spiritual weapon on this guy. Alright. A humanoid creature with glowing red, glowing yellow spiky hair with glowing golden aura around him that seems to be known as Son Goku in the world of Manila appears next to this Kuo-Toa. Yeah?
I will hit. Can I hit or hindi? Summoning lang yun.
You can use your bonus action to hit it as well or after you summon it. So
7. 7,
11.
the 7 hit.
Checking. I think you got 11.
Okay, the 7, that's 11 hit pala, sorry.
One moment please. 11 misses.
Hit on 7.
11 misses.
Okay.
The Kuo-Toan's
Enter.
bulbous eye looks at this spiritual weapon and ducks before he was able to punch him. And that ends your turn. The Kuo-Toa Elder will now be subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Is it? Checking.
Wait, I need to roll, right?
Yes, D20.
Oh
Yes.
crap.
Alright, the crystal
Okay.
shards around you glow a lot brighter this time, but they dissipate as well. So nothing happens. At which point... Yes, this guy is indeed subjected to a wisdom save once again. He rolls... you can see that the boat is now shaking, is now wobbly. And let's see if he can break free from this effect. Oh! He stands... he doesn't stand up. He's still prone, but he's no longer incapacitated. He's still kneeling down and trying to breathe slowly as he stabilizes his breathing. That ends the Kuo-Toa Elder's turn. NPCs. Derindil will will enter his wounded fury state, and he starts shouting beast-like, and he will attack this guy, the one next to him. 12 and 21. 12 will miss, however 21 will hit. That's gonna be 7 slashing plus wounded fury, so that's gonna be 2d6 more. That's gonna be 12 total damage on this guy. This Kuo-Toa is now badly wounded, as you see red fluid flow out from their wounds. Sarith tries to pierce the one next to Derindil with his short sword. 18 hits. As he deals 7 piercing damage, and with that he punches his short sword at the center of the chest of this Kuo-Toa. As the Kuo-Toa stops moving, he pulls out his blade, and this Kuo-Toa is now defeated. Stool is just drifting, not really participating in combat. Fargus is badly wounded as well. Fargus tries to swim. Fargus is smart, and he will try to swim towards this guy, taking out his kukri, and he's just shouting, "Oh, I don't know what you guys did to these fishmen, but you better think of an escape plan right now if you want us to all survive." And then he takes out his blade and tries to attack this guy. Two kukri attacks. 23 hits, however 10 is a miss. It's gonna be 8 piercing damage plus sneak attack. Alright, that's gonna be 15 total damage on this guy. This guy is now badly wounded. Fargus stays there. Shushar takes the dodge action, and everyone else is knocked out. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay, I'll swim near this one, and then would it be an action if I try to get my dagger from his chest?
I'm gonna say that's gonna be part of your attack already. So just go ahead and make that attack roll. Glabagul,
Alright.
no sign of Glabagul. Glabagul is gone. He drifted away from you guys.
Oh.
Oh. 13 hits. And you see him raise his shield, but as you pull out the dagger, you with one swift motion you cut his throat, his thick throat. You can feel the scales detaching from his skin, and with that attack, 13 total damage, this guy stops moving as his lifeless corpse floats on the river. He is no more.
Nice. And then that will end my turn.
It will be considered as standing up, so that will consume half of your movement. Alright. Scipio, you're up. Skippy. DM, I'm hidden, right? So my attacks have advantage? Yes. Only your first attack though. Only on your first attack. Alright, 14 will definitely hit. It's gonna be 6 piercing damage. Anything else? Nope, I was wrong. Yeah, 12 is still going to miss. However, your offhand attack against those on the boat, I'm gonna say he will be benefiting from half cover. He will be benefiting from half cover, but 18 will still hit, so he takes 6 piercing damage. But he is not looking good. Action surge. Can you move up first? Yes, you can indeed do that by spending half of your movement. You pull yourself up from the boat. You're now standing. 19 will definitely hit. 12 will miss. But as he gets hacked by your last attack, he uses his reaction to raise his shield, and at which point you see your wicked-looking drow short sword gets stuck on the shield. I'm gonna need you to give me a strength saving throw. Alright, unfortunately 7 will not be enough. However, you do have a point of inspiration if you would like to use it. No, alright. Unless you let go of your weapon, you are now considered grappled, speed 0, from where you are. But if you let go, you're not grappled. Also, if you can use an action to pull out the blade, but that's going to be already an action. Okay, you guys dance until death. You unleash this wicked smile as actually he's already dead. His corpse is just on the floor. However, you are considered grappled unless you do something about it. You let go. Alright, your blade is stuck on the body of this dead Kuo-Toa. And then you jump next to this guy. This guy has a polearm weapon with a pincer at the end. Alright, that ends your turn. Kuo-Toa brutes. Okay, these guys jump out. Next to King, this guy jumps and swims next to Sarith. And you can see they're doing butterfly strokes with their large biceps as they swim towards you guys. Very intimidating with their large bulbous eyes. They don't have necks, by the way, so as they do this butterfly stroke towards you guys. This is for Sarith. As this Kuo-Toa brute swims next to Sarith, he punches Sarith on the belly, on his belly. 11 and 8 miss. Nice. As Sarith does his best to dodge the attacks. This one will be on King. Oops, I was wrong. They have 3 attacks. The one who attacked Sarith attempts to bite Sarith, and 12 will still miss. Actually, 12 hits. He takes 4 piercing damage. Sarith is not looking good. Blood flowing out from his wounds. He gets bitten on his left shoulder. This one will be on King. 2 unarmed strike attacks with open palms, like sumo wrestlers. They poof. This guy punches your stomach, King. 20 in the natural 1. At which point you now lose your reaction until the end of this guy's next turn. And as he applies force on your belly, you felt this stinging sensation, as if their attacks are imbued with lightning damage as well. He bites you one last time, but 13 will miss. And that ends this guy's turn. May namimiss pa ba ako? This guy swims next to Fargus. Fargus yells out, "A little help here, friends! I don't think I can deal with a lot of these fish folk." He looks at this guy, this buff guy with terrified eyes, as the brute attacks him. 25-21, both attacks hit, and another bite. 13 is a miss. Alright, that's gonna be 12 lightning damage plus 10. That's gonna be 22 total damage. Fargus gets knocked out. His body is now also floating on the surface of the water. That ends the brute's turns. Warriors, jump out. Swim next to Carabao. Swimming next to King. The one next to Jimjar and Fargus swims to Shushar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 4 of these guys left. Actually this guy is 7 pa. He jumps and tries to attack Derendil. Alright, but instead of attacking, they take out these nets on their waists and fling it at you guys. This one will be on King. 5, it's a miss. You manage to duck and dodge the flying net. This one will be on El Carabao. 10, that's gonna miss as well. This one will be on El Agarador. Natural 1. Come on, guys. This one will be on Harden, actually, instead of Shushar. 7, that's gonna miss. And the last one will be on Derendil. 8, that's gonna... Come on, peons. Really? That ends their turn. King, you are up. Yeah. Peons. Alright, King. Attack green 5, alright, give me that attack roll. With your staff. Stunning strike. Holy shit, meron ka na yan. Let's see if it hits. Okay, go for it. 11 is a miss. Anything else? I believe you have extra attack now that you're 5th level. You making another quarterstaff attack? Or naglalag lang? Checking. Alright, go for it. Make another quarterstaff attack. And you also have your bonus action. 17 will definitely hit. However, he uses his reaction to Yeah, he uses his reaction. No, actually, yeah, stun first. Stun first before he can use his reaction. This will be a Constitution saving throw. Yes. What's your DC? What's your DC? Meron akong monk dati na meron siyang club and then tonfa, no? And then kumuha ako ng magic initiate and then I also took shillelagh sa druid spells. Siya yung Rock Lee na build ko din, na same na yung plano ni El Agarador. Yeah, what's your DC? How is DC computed? Wisdom 8 plus your proficiency bonus 8, 9, 10, 11. What's your wisdom bonus? Is it 3? 2, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so DC 13. These guys don't have high constitution. And fails. You see, you strike one of his key points, and you effectively stun him. He is incapacitated, and all attacks against him will have advantage. And this will be until the end of your next turn. Wait, double checking. Is this until the end of your next turn, or does he can make a save? Wait. Check out your monks. But yeah, anything else? You still have your bonus action. Unarmed attack lang, right? Give me that attack roll. Stunning strike. Okay, until the end of your next turn. Right, 15 will hit. And that's gonna be 8 bludgeoning damage. 20 because he is stunned. Alright. Yes, he is stunned. Yes, alright. He's still alive. And you can see his eyes are just unmoving. But his body as well seems paralyzed, stunned. El Agrador, you're up.
Alright. Would it be possible to take my bonus action first and then cast a cantrip? Like Flurry of Blows and then a cantrip?
You can only use your Flurry of Blows when you take the attack action.
Oh, okay. So, I'm just gonna punch him and then Flurry of Blows.
Hey, monk ka na? Let me check your...
Yeah, I respect.
Monk for druid.
Diba we were talking about that like the other week?
Ah. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
So that.
Take this pendejo.
And
Alright.
then I'll take.
Who are you attacking?
For
Number 4.
the one in front of me.
Okay, he takes 6 bludgeoning damage as you punch him.
And then it costs a key point to Flurry of Blows, right?
Yeah. 1 key point for 2 unarmed strikes. Wait, let me just check. Monk 4, yeah. Alright, 24 and 13 will hit as well. That's gonna be 7 more damage on this guy. He is now in a near-death state as he looks at you. These guys don't have any eyelids, so yung eyes nila talagang bukas lang. But you can see that he looks in pain. Blood flowing out from his open mouth. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Big Bird, you are up. Lets out a low, bellowing roar like a dragon awaking from its slumber, ready to unleash its rage. As he enters this rage, your vision turns red, your muscles bulk up as your veins pop out. Anything else? With the old fish. Alright. Remember that this is difficult terrain, so yes, you can indeed do that. You still have your action. No, actually, no. This is 10. With 20 feet of movement, I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, wrong token. Yes, you are indeed. I'll attack. Okay, make an attack roll. With advantage because he is prone. Alright, taking out this mole. You swing it 20, that's gonna hit. That's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage. Does he have some kind of... Nope. Alright. He takes 11 bludgeoning damage. Anything else? He grunts. 13 because of rage. Yeah. Alright, that ends your turn. Brutes. This brute moves away from you, King, as he swims towards Big Bird. Wait. Dalawang beses yung brute? No. Bakit nagdoble sila? Sorry. Tapos na tong mga brutes na to. Round 2. Harden, you are up.
Okay, I will cast Dissonant Whisper.
Alright, on whom?
On this Elder.
On the Elder, alright. Give me your damage roll. And this is DC 15, yeah?
Yes. I tell him, this is the meaning of pain.
Alright. You unleash these whispers as they change tone and seem to attack the senses of this Elder Kuo-Toa. And 11 will fail. Roll for damage. He then uses his reaction to crawl away. Holy shit. 7, 12 damage. Give me a d20 roll, please, as crystal shards glow around you guys. Big Bird, you have an attack of opportunity. $14 will hit as well. Holy shit, that's gonna be 9, 10, 11 total damage. You see that this old Kuo-Toa is definitely tough. A lot tougher than these guys. Alright, and he at which point he is still up and just wounded, not even badly wounded. 16, nothing happens as the crystal shards glow faintly and then dissipate. That's gonna be alright. He uses his reaction to jump out of the boat and swim. That ends your turn. Crew, you are up. Spirit Guardians. Alright. Meron bang flavor yung Spirit Guardians mo? Alright. And then, do you fly down? Because the reach of this of your guardians 15 feet from your from where you are. So you're currently flying 20 feet. So it won't reach them. Are you flying down? Yeah, are you flying down? You have to fly down at least 5 feet down. So 15 feet. Para tamaan yung dalawang Kuo-Toans na to. So do you fly down or no? Just type yes or no. No, yeah, I can see your token moving, but do you fly down? Alright, nice, okay. Kasi you are flying 20 feet, so it won't reach them. Alright, you are now... nakamute. Yeah. It's
sorry,
cool.
nakamute pala. I was talking.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, it's cool. Alright, you are now 15 feet above the surface as these Spirit Guardians float around you.
Can I move a bit?
Sure.
Like, to reach this one? I think that's still part of my 10 feet. Para tatlo.
Alright.
Or 4. And then, I use my bonus action to move 20 feet to number 5.
Alright, make an attack roll. With advantage because he is stunned.
Yes, give me a moment. 1426.
Alright.
So 5 damage on 5.
Yes.
And then I will roll. Don't want, yes.
No, only when you cast a spell. That's already a spell that's already been existing. Only if you cast it
Spiritual Guardian.
nung kanina.
The Spirit Guardian.
No,
Yung Spirit Guardian.
Wait, checking.
Isn't it a spell? Yung Spirit Guardians?
No, because alam ko only in spells that require attack rolls. Wait lang I'm double checking.
Okay.
Alright, but just in case, may 5 additional damage when they start their turn, if I am wrong. 14 will
Plus,
hit,
radiant.
26. This guy, yung stunned, he's now in a near-death state. Anything else?
End my turn.
Alright, that ends your turn. Kuo-Toa Elder. He's no longer prone. What does he do? He swims real fast and moves next to El Agarrador. Actually, he moves here. You see him raise this odd staff. You can see different things attached on the staff, different trinkets. You saw a few shells. You saw trash. You saw a broken wooden mug attached on the staff. You even saw some kind of lock of hair, and you saw the shell part of a shellfish. Different other trash attached on the staff. He raises his staff and looks at a crew. One moment, please.
Oh, crap.
Checking. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He looks at a crew. He looks at King. He looks at Harden and El Carabao. I'm gonna need all 4 of you guys. King, El Carabao, Harden, and Ekru, as your eyes are drawn towards the staff, magically drawn towards the staff. He raises the staff and you see his eyes glow purple. His wide bulbous eyes. I'm gonna need all 4 of you guys to give me wisdom saving throws. The other one is Harden. Oh, alright. You guys are welcome to give your inspi. No, this is
Wait,
not a charm.
did I save?
Kasi I'm a half. Okay.
I just wanna know if I saved.
One moment, please.
Kasi it would be an advantage. Pero kung hindi,
No,
I will use
I
my inspiration.
can't tell. You have to decide it if you're going to use it before knowing if you made the save or
okay.
made the hit.
No, it's alright, King. Wala pala ako, dammit. Okay.
Nah, it's fine. 12.
No. I thought I have. Sige, I'll take I'll take the inspiration. Thank you.
I'll risk it.
Alright.
Okay, DM, I will use King's inspiration to reroll for a save.
Wait, Al Carabao pala is giving me. Okay, I will try again. May I?
Yes. Alright, go for it. So El Carabao and King.
Carabao, I'll get your inspi.
Rerolling.
Alright, give me those wisdom saving throws. Oh, that can be 12. Harden. 8.
Oh my god. Wala.
Alright. Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, use your... Okay, who are you giving your inspiration
Ricky will give his inspiration.
to? Skippy, who are you
To whom
giving
will you give it, Richie?
to Ekru?
Me.
Alright, make another wisdom saving
Since
throw.
I have
Ekru.
spirit guardian.
Alright,
Okay.
16, that's a good roll. You feel your bodies, your muscles start to stiffen. One moment, please. King and El Carabao, you manage to shrug the effects of this spell. You are not paralyzed. Harden and Ekru, you found yourselves paralyzed for a brief moment, but as your friends look at you and give you an acknowledging look for moral support, you guys keep. You guys manage to shrug the effects, and you two are not paralyzed as well. Oh, unfortunately, Harden, you are paralyzed. You find yourself unable to, and you are now sinking. You are now starting to descend. You are now, your body is now, you are now neck deep sa water. And as he does this, he ends his turn there. Naturally, he still has 5 feet of movement left, and he swims over there. And that ends his turn. NPCs. Saan pa bang buhay? God damn it. Shushar, dodge action. Derendil, wild shit lang siya dyan. So, atakihin niya tong... yung monitor. 7 and a natural 20. Holy shit. Across his face, that's gonna be 10 slashing. Plus his wounded fury damage, which is doubled as well. It's gonna be 17 total damage on this guy. This guy is now wounded. Sarith, with his bloody short sword, he tries to stab the stunned one, which will give him advantage. But he misses. He swings far.
DM, ano lang yung mga magsa-start ng turn within the sphere.
Yeah. And these guys... NPCs pa lang, not the enemies. So NPCs, so Zarib, Derendil, pero yes, yeah, thanks for reminding me. The others, Fargas and Ront, they are now knocked out. Hush is now starting to sink as well. Just squeaking. He's now sinking, doing his best to swim up, but with the large hooks on her hands seem to prevent her from swimming effectively, and this is her first time being subjected to such an environment during the early stages of her life. Let's find out what happens. Hush is attached on Derendil's body pala. So she's not sinking. Naka-cling siya dun sa body. But Hush is just squeaking. Pero naka-attach siya dun sa fur ni Derendil. And that ends the NPC's turns. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay, I'll swim in between these two Kuo-Toa ones, and then I'll punch green number 4.
I think hindi nag-move tong mga whip na to. Wait nga. Fuck, sila nga yung kanina. Okay, so that's an error on my end. So sila yung last sa initiative. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll punch green number 4, and then as a bonus action, I'll grapple him. I do have a Tavern Brawler feat.
Wait, one moment please. I'm just... I named them the same thing. This should be warrior, not brute. And nag-crash yung PC that I'm using. Alright, it's okay. Nakabukas pa yung pinang sa stream natin, so I'll just use this instead. Kaso nasa Nasa player side siya. Give me that. Are you attacking first before grappling, or are you grappling first before attacking?
Yeah. Punch first, grab later.
Alright, who are you punching? Number 4 or number...
Green number 4, yeah.
Right,
Number
okay.
4.
14 will hit. That's gonna be 6 bludgeoning damage on this guy. He unleashes this...
And then I'll attempt to grapple him.
Alright, give me your athletics check. Holy shit, 29.
10?
How did you get 10? 3 plus 3 expertise ka, no? Yeah, so 6.
Yeah.
18 STR? Are you in?
Sorry?
Naka 18 STR ka ba at the moment?
17
Yep,
base,
yep,
plus 1 from
18
Cavern
SDR.
Dweller.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Good,
Nice.
good build. Alright, that's gonna be, I'll give him the benefit of a doubt. Baka malagpas mga 30 siya bigla. He has plus, he doesn't have any bonuses in athletics, and 15 will not be enough, and you manage to wrap your arm around the bottom of his chin, because he doesn't have a neck. Because after the chin, diretso agad na chest. Alright.
And that will end my turn.
Alright. Next up, Skippy, you are up. Okay, sorry. I attack blue 2 twice kasi wala na offhand weapon ko. 16 and 11. 16 will hit. He takes 8 piercing damage. You deal a very shallow wound and a few blood splatters on the deck of the small ship, but he is still up. And that ends your turn. Kuo-Toa brutes. Come on. One moment lang guys, naglo-load lang yung roll 20 on the other side. Spirit Guardians! Yes, ilang brutes yung pasok dito? Isa lang, okay. He will now make a wisdom saving throw. $11. I don't think he has +4 so wisdom. Let me just check real quick. No. Alright, he fails. Roll your damage. Oh, forgot to check yung Asimar. Come on. Fuck, what? Nag-crash ulit yung PC? What? Wait lang guys pasok na natin yung +5 damage muna at the meantime. Actually, open ko na nga yung GM side dito. Give me a few minutes guys. Moments, wait lang. Okay na yan, 15 damage, mataas yan, sir. Usually it's yung pinakamalungkot yung mga single digit. Well, 15 plus yung Radiant Soul. Okay, one moment please. Load pa lang. Okay, ayun, Radiant Soul. Okay. Yes, pasok yung Radiant spell, yung Radiant Soul damage. Alright, that's gonna be 15 damage on this guy. DM side is not loading. Bakit kaya? Very odd. Wait lang ha. Notepad ko muna yung damage na tong mga to. So you are this is for yung earlier was green for he took 6 bludgeoning damage and si blue 2 he took He took 8 piercing damage, and then see red 1. He took 15 radiant damage. Okay, it's loading. But all 3 of them are still alive. This brute will swim towards Harden. This brute will now swim towards Harden, difficult terrain because of the Spirit Gardens. This is gonna be 20 feet, and then swims beside the body of Ront and Spiderbait. Okay, medyo hindi ko pa nagagalaw yung token because naglo-load pa lang yung DM side. But he will attack Harden with advantage. Alright, so that's gonna be 2d20s for the unarmed strikes. With advantage, that's gonna be 11 plus 6, 17. It's now the Brute's turn kasi katatapos lang ni Skippy. Okay, this is for the second unarmed strike. That's gonna be 18. So 17 and 18 both attacks hit. On Harden, okay, checking. Sorry, minamano-mano ko yung roll ngayon. Wait lang, naglo-load pa kasing DM side. Yeah, may lightning damage sila, so that's gonna be 3d6, 2d6, 4d6, 4d6 on each attack, plus 3. Then be 17 bludgeoning damage on the first one. You feel a few of your bones breaking, and 15 damage on the second one. So that's gonna be a total of 32 total damage. How are you doing, Harden? Alright, Harden gets knocked out as well. You notice that he's now floating. He's now floating. He's no longer sinking, he's now floating. And he is unconscious. Alright, this is for King, because King seems to be a larger threat than the drow. This brute will attack King. First attack roll. That's gonna be plus 6. Oh, 25. That will hit. Second attack. 13. That's gonna miss. his third attack, which is a bite. 12. 11, that's gonna miss as well. And he only hits you once with his open palm sumo style jab, and deals 2d6 plus 3 damage, 6 lightning damage, and 5 bludgeoning damage. So that's gonna be 11 total damage to you, King. This one, meron pa ba isa? I think meron pa isa. Yeah. The other guy is next to you, King, as well. What's their damage? Bludgeoning and lightning. Ayun, nakahabol na to. May isang PC. These Kuo-Toans are really tough, guys. It was a rhetorical question. Okay. What's with their okay. Alright, brute. This other brute will attack you, King, because it appears that you can stun them, so they you are a larger threat. So this guy attacks you twice. 25 and 16. 16, I believe, will hit. You take 8 bludgeoning damage and 9 bludgeoning damage, so that's gonna be 17 total damage to you, King. King gets knocked out as well. He's now unconscious. This guy swims, and with his bite attack, he bites Sarith. 14. That's gonna hit Sarith. Takes 5 piercing damage. Sarith is knocked out as well. Kuo-Toa warriors. Holy shit. 15 damage. Wisdom save. This is just a peon. May warrior ba sa loob? Okay, parang kulang ulit yung nasa initiative. Fuck, what? Come on, Sai. Brute, Elder, Warrior. This should be peon, not warrior. And then warrior, yung nasa dulo ng initiative, who's named Brute. Dapat palitan ko ta ng warrior. Okay, so nagkamali ako ng naming shit sa kanila. Alright, we're back. Okay, okay na to. Steady na to. Peon. This guy doesn't even have to make a wisdom saving throw because the spirit guardians knock him out and thrash him. He is no longer living as well. This guy also doesn't need to make a wisdom saving throw because he is badly damaged. Even with half damage, he will not make it. But the others... Alright, the others are still up. Okay, this guy took 15 damage from earlier. Blue 2. Where's blue 2? Blue 2 is... this guy. He takes siya ng 8 damage. Green 4 is... the one you're grappling, El Carabao, is no longer alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, the one next to you, this guy, will attack you. Nag-turn na ba si King? This guy is still knocked out. Stunned pala, rather. The one next to Sarith will attack Sarith. With his spear. 15 will hit. Sorry, Derendil pala. He attacks Derendil. And Derendil takes 5 piercing damage. Derendil is now near death. Saan pa bang peons? Meron pa tayong peons. Stunned. This guy. Okay, this guy beside you, El Carabao, will attack with his spear. 9, that's gonna miss.
Nope.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. And that ends their turn. King, you are unconscious. However, as you end your turn, this guy is no longer stunned. El Agarrador, you are up.
I look at
No,
King,
that's it.
who's
You're
floating
just
unconscious.
you're just unconscious and knocked out. They didn't kill you guys. Yeah.
Right.
Meta-wise,
I look at
you can go back to battle if your hit points are raised to 1. Doon ka magigising ulit. Alright, El Agarrador, you're up.
Alright. I look at King, who's floating unconscious, and then I say, "Get up, Goro! We're not done fighting!" And I cast Healing Word.
Holy shit. May druid ka na nga pala. Alright,
I'm a druid!
as your voice echoes out, and you hear this king. Holy shit, nice, max healing pa. So that's gonna be, nope, that's not max healing, but 5 will be enough. King, you open your eyes once again as you are now up to 5 hit points, and you are no longer unconscious. Anything else, El Carabao, as an action?
Agarrador.
Where's the guy
El Agarrador.
that hit Harden earlier? He should be right here, right?
Yeah, he should be here.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I will punch him in the face.
Alright, make an attack roll. 18 will definitely hit. That's gonna be 6
And-
bludgeoning damage.
Spend a key point to push him 15 feet.
Oh, open hand.
DC
Alright.
13 strength.
Let's see if you can make that strength save. He fails. He gets pushed. Anything else? Down
And
into the
then
water?
I will move.
Or no? He gets
No, just away.
his back is now against the keelboat.
Alright. And I will move over here in front of him.
Okay, this is difficult terrain, so that's gonna be 10, 20. You can only move up to 2 squares, unfortunately. You can, however,
difficult terrain.
occupy yung space ni Jim Jar.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Why is everybody down?
Yes, the only ones left alive is Ekru, El Agarrador, Derendil, King, El Carabao, and Big Bird.
Wait, they're dead?
They're unconscious, knocked out.
Alright, alright. So I'll just stay here so that they can't get at the others anymore.
Alright.
This guy pala.
Okay, and that ends your turn. Big Bird, you are up. To the elderly fish. Okay, go for it. Water splashes around you as you jump. Attacking with the spear, go for it. Make an attack roll. Okay, wait, one more please. I'm guessing that you dropped your mole. Kasi you have to let go of the mole for you to be able to draw your spear. Right? Using this null spear. It's not a mask yet. But as you bring it down to this guy, 25 will hit. That's gonna be 9 piercing damage. He's wounded. He's now wounded. Alright, anything else? Unarmed strike, go for it.
How many monks do we have now?
2? I think. Yeah. Alright, 21 that will hit. I think you can use your STR bonus on unarmed strike, martial arts. Yeah, you can still add your strength bonus. So it's gonna be +3, that's 4 bludgeoning damage. He is still up, but wounded. Anything else? Checking martial arts, that ends your turn. Kuo-Toa warriors. This guy who is inside Ekru's Spirit Guardians. He is subjected to a wisdom saving throw and succeeds. That's 15 reduced to 7 damage. Oh, nice. You pierced through his shoulder. But yeah, this guy, however, uses his bonus action. But before he uses bonus action, he attacks Skippy first 3 times with his pincer staff. First 2 attacks. Yeah! 14 and 15. These attacks miss as Skippy dances away and dodges these attacks. However, he follows up with 1 bite attack. And that misses as well. This ends his turn. However, this guy swims down and is now beside El Carabao. Am I missing? Yeah, alright, that's all of them. This guy attacks El Carabao. Same attacks, 2 pincers. And
Oh, fuck.
a bite attack. Oh, all attacks hit you. You take 3 piercing damage from the first pincer attack, 6 damage from the second, that's gonna be 9 total damage, and as he bites you, you take another 6 points of piercing damage. That's gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15 damage to you, El Carabao. And you are, as he attacks you with his pincer staff, you are now also grappled. You cannot move away. You can use your acrobatics or athletics to escape, but that would be an action. But you are now grappled. And that ends this guy's turn. Round 2. Tamba. Yeah, alright. Harden, you are up. Oh, sorry, you are down. The priest will actually remove the concentration. Ekru is AFK, so she already has Spirit Guardians up, so I'm gonna say she doesn't take the dodge action. She's AFK, yeah. Alright. So she's just floating 15 feet above you guys. Kuo-Toa Elder, however, will cast the same spell, and he targets Skippy, El Agarador, Ekru. Okay, Ekru is now back with us. Ekru, hello? Can you hear us? It's now your turn again. Alright, what do you do on your turn? Si Son Goku still drifting next to this guy. Still loading, okay. Spiritual weapon, that's gonna miss, unfortunately. 10.
Harden still paralyzed?
No, Harden is now unconscious.
Oh. Okay. I will use my action to... Pwede ba ako mag-bonus action and then action? Hindi, no?
You already used your
Where's
bonus action
Harden?
to use your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I can't use my...
Yeah.
I will move a bit.
Okay. Are you still flying 15 feet above the surface?
No, wait. Never mind.
Flying
I will
now.
just... I'm just gonna... Is he the only one dead?
He's not dead, he's
Yes, sir.
unconscious. Everyone,
Sorry.
all the NPCs except for Derendil
I will move a bit
and Shushar.
to this side. I will move to this side. And then I will move down to Harden's.
Alright.
And then I will cast Cure Wounds.
So are you okay? So this is touch. You have to be at least
Yeah,
5
I
feet.
will. I'm gonna move as low as I could. I have 30 feet of.
All right. Okay, so that's gonna be 10 plus.
Plus, it's 1. It's a level 1 spell.
So 11 plus
Sorry.
2. Yeah, 2 yata. Yeah, tama. It's
Yes,
gonna be 3.
Yes, yes.
13 hit points restored to you, Harden. Harden, you are now back up, and you are no longer unconscious.
And turn.
Alright, that ends your turn. The Kuo-Toa Elder will now use his action to target Big Bird, Ekru, El Agarrador, and King. So I'm gonna need, he casts the same spell again. So Big Bird, King, Ekru, and El Agarrador. I'm gonna need all 4 of you to give me wisdom saving throws. As his eyes glow violet once again. Holy shit.
The fuck?
D20 as the crystal shards glow and dissipate as he casts the spell. Alright, 15. Parang sardinas na. Yep, parang sardinas na. Alright. Ekru, you manage to make the save and you shrug off the effects of this spell once again. However, the rest, Big Bird, King, and El Agarrador, you guys are now paralyzed.
Tangina slot machine lang eh. 5-5.
Yeah. So El Agarrador, Big Bird, and King, you are paralyzed. And he swims
Ugh.
away.
55. Greenwich delivery.
Tawag na kayo ng Greenwich. Alright, Big Bird, you are paralyzed, so you can't use your reaction, and this priest swims away. That ends. Sorry, Elder. Now, actually, yeah, that ends his turn. NPCs. Derendil, Shushar, dodge action lang. He's just really calm, not really attacking. Derendil will go all wild shit on this brute. 2 claw attacks. Nice, natural 20. Plus 4d6 wounded fury damage. It's gonna be 13 plus 27 total damage. This brute is now badly wounded. Darendil is just really angry right now, but he's now in a near-death state as well. Everyone else, I'm gonna say Hush will be subjected to. So I'm gonna need King. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check for Hush. To keep on holding on to Derendil. I believe +0 siya on her dex and on her strength. So just give me a d20 roll. There's a specific DC. Alright, Hush manages to cling with through the use of her claws, and Hush is not thrown away. And that ends their turn. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay.
Alright, who are you attacking?
This one.
Alright, the warrior. Alright, you can see that he is a lot tougher than the green one beside you. He has a spear, he has a pincer staff, but total damage will be 12 total damage. And he's now subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, pretty high wisdom, but that will not make it. And he is now frightened of you as you attack him with this drow dagger that you have called Heart Piercer.
Also, I'll use my action surge to attack the green one.
All right. 18, that will hit. That's gonna be 10 piercing damage. He's now in a near-death state, breathing heavily.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, Skippy, you are up. Can I make a perception check to see if there are planks or wood here that I can use as an improvised weapon? Yeah, sure, give me a perception check. Let's see if you can use something as a light weapon. You see a very long ore, but it's not light, so you can't really use it with one hand. But that's the only thing that you found. Dual wield, meron kang dual wielder feet. Okay, since this is an ore, I'm gonna say that this will require two hands. This is a two-handed weapon. I'm gonna say it's similar to a pike, pero bludgeoning damage. All right. Ooh, 11 will miss as you swing, as you attack with this one drow short sword efficiently. Offhand though, still same attack rolls, so yeah, 15 will hit. That's gonna be 7 piercing damage, and you can see this guy is really tough. He seems to withstand all your attacks. He's just wounded. Yeah, it's cool. So same attack roll bonus. You still have your bonus action. Okay, nalito na ako. So, dalawa yung Kuo-Toa warriors ngayon dito sa initiative roll. What the f... Kung aalisin ko to, nawala naman ngayon yung brutes. Fucking what? I think ito yung brute. Yeah, ito yung brute na nagtitake ng turn kanina. And then warriors nga. Yeah. Right. Yung sa elemental. Alright. That ends your turn, Skippy. It is now the brute's turn. Ilan ang pasok sa Spirit Guardians? Isa. This guy. Si number 3. And number 2. They are now subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Roll for damage, Ekru. Oh, one of them manages to save. It's gonna be 3d8 plus 5. One of them who failed is now down to a near-death state after Derendil's attack. Near-death state. This guy, however, still fresh. He takes half damage, so that's gonna be 10 radiant damage. Alright. And then, since you are now flying 5 feet, very close to the waters, they will focus their attacks on you because you are you are the most available target. You're shining in this very dark area. Although you're not really emitting sunlight, they seem to dislike this extreme radiance that you are emitting. And they will focus their attacks on you, Ekru. So get ready. Si Harden kasi. Stuff you gotta do. Alright. So 2 unarmed strikes coming on your way, Ekru. 22 will hit, however 11 is a miss.
That thing was sa 22.
Alright, roll that D6.
Wala rin, ang baba rin.
Mababa, hindi rin naabot yung AC niya, so...
Hindi mababa, no.
Just damage? Alright.
No, I already declared. Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be 10 bludgeoning damage. You can use your cutting words there if you wish. Yes. Alright, so that's gonna be 5 total damage to you, Ekru. And just give me a DC 10 concentration saving throw. Oh, 4! Do you still have Warcaster? I think you declared no wala ng Warcaster, so you have this. You can only roll normally, so no advantage. And 4. Unfortunately, the Guardians disappear. But you're still floating, and in your Radiant Soul state. You do, however, take 5 total damage. Yes. Alright, you take 5 total damage, and he bites you one more time. 23, that hits as well. You take 4 more piercing damage, Ekru. The other the other brute will attack you as well. 2 unarmed strikes. 20 and 18. Unfortunately, those attacks will hit as well. Alright, that's gonna be 8 more bludgeoning damage. And 9, so that's gonna be 17 total damage. And with his last attack, he attempts to bite you. Ekru, 15 will hit as well. That's gonna be 4 piercing damage. So total damage is 5, 4. So 5 plus 4 plus 8 plus 9 plus 4. 30 total damage on Ekru. Right, Ekru is still up. She's flying above the water pero 5 feet. And they can reach her. Yeah. Merlin's beard. Alright. So that's gonna be 30. If I fly up, I'll get. You are welcome to try and find out if you will get an attacking opportunity. Alright. It's now the peon's turn. The peons seem very happy because wala na yung Spirit Guardians. Come on, peons. Actually, may isa pa. The one next to El Agarrador. It will attack. And El Agarrador, you are paralyzed. He attacks you twice with his unarmed strikes. 18 and 12. El Agarrador, what's your AC?
Only 1 will hit.
Alright, 1 will hit and he bites you. 11. Oh no, 25 because with advantage.
Wait.
Alright, you take.
Alright.
That's gonna be plus 2 more damage. 2d6 more damage. So that's gonna be 9 plus 9. 18 total damage on the unarmed strike. And then another bite attack.
What?
Sorry, disregard that.
Yeah.
Roll. So take 4 piercing damage plus another d4. 8 piercing damage. So that's gonna be 17 total damage to you, El Agarrador.
Flat 17.
Yes, flat 17. Alright, and that ends the brute's turns.
That hurt.
So now the
There's so many of
peons.
these packs.
The peons will use this opportunity to attack King. Using his spear with advantage. 12 is a miss. He swings high and misses you. This one will attack El Carabao. 17, that hits El Carabao. You take 5 piercing damage. This one attacks Derendil. $20, that hits. Derendil takes 2 piercing damage. Derendil is still up, clinging to life with his 1-digit hit point. Any more of these mooks? Alright, that's their turn. King, give me a wisdom saving throw as you try to break free from the effects from the spell the Elder Kuo-Toa had cast earlier. So give me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Alright, you are able to break free from the effects of the spell. You can now move freely, however that ends your turn. El Agarador, give me a wisdom saving throw as well as you try to break free from the spell.
Alright. What happened? Ah, fuck. 9.
Oh, unfortunately that
Did
will
not
not
work.
make it. You are still paralyzed. Kuo-Toa Warrior. Kuo-Toa Warrior focuses on Skippy and El Carabao.
Disadvantage on me.
Yes, because he is frightened. Right, he tries to squeeze the pincer staff tighter as he attacks you with disadvantage. 15 and 8. 8 is going to miss. However, 15 will hit. You suffer 8 piercing damage, and he bites you with disadvantage as well. 10 is going to miss. This one will be on Skippy. 2 pincer attacks and 1 bite. Oh, 21 will hit. 14 is a miss. 12 is a miss. You are now grappled, Skippy. You are now grappled. You can use an action to escape, but you also suffer 8 piercing damage. Alright. And that ends the warrior's turn. Big Bird, you are up. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Big Bird. Alright, 14 is just enough to break free from the spell, but however, that ends your turn. And since this is your next turn, since you have ended your next turn without attacking, your rage disappears and you are no longer in your raging state. But you're no longer paralyzed. No, that ends your turn. You can move on your next turn. Alright, round 3. Harden is now back up. Harden, you are up.
Okay, DM, where did the elder go?
The elder is over here.
Ay, layo. Oh, okay. Never mind. I will move closer to Skippy. 1, 2, tatlo lang, di ba? It's
Yes,
rough,
difficult terrain. As you do your best to
difficult
swim.
terrain. Yeah. And then I will cast Dissonant Whisper. How is this looking?
He looks like he can still take a lot of punches. He's just wounded.
Okay, dissonant whisper na lang sa kanya.
Alright, roll for damage. As he's now subjected to a wisdom saving throw as your whispers change in tone. 12, that's gonna fail. He uses his reaction. Holy shit, he will be dragging Skippy with him. Alright, that's gonna be 17 total damage on this guy, and he drags Skippy with him. Skippy, you are thrown overboard as the...
Oh, sorry!
Yup. Yung staff niya, it has pincers. So, right. Can you contest?
Okay.
You're grappled. You were contesting, so that's why half movement lang siya. Alright. You're grappled.
Okay.
Okay.
That I will.
However, he looks
as a bonus action,
badly
I will
wounded.
give Skip.
Yeah, please continue.
I will give Skippy a bardic, inspiration.
All right.
Die.
You call out his name as you give out your bardic inspiration. This warrior is now badly wounded. Because nice damage. All right. D6. Yeah.
And the end.
All right, Ekru, you are up.
I will cast Preserve Life.
Alright, as an action, as you raise your holy symbol.
Yes, and then that, King... Wait. No, wait. Tama, eh.
Alright, so that's... Notice.
And then, I will cast, as of my bonus action, Healing Word.
Alright, on whom?
On King. So that's plus
3.
3.
Alright. So
8. 8. So 16 on King.
Alright.
7 Carabao, 10 on me.
Okay.
Okay. End my turn.
Hey.
Alright. Your wounds close as you guys receive this healing surge from Ekru, the far traveler.
Sorry.
Alright. And that will end your turn. The Elder Kuo-Toa swims next to Big Bird. Oh, so 16 on King. 16 hit points. Na-update mo na yung hit points mo, King. So that's gonna be 8 plus 8, 16. No, 16 hit points yung increase. And as he raises his scepter, he casts a spell once again using a 4th level spell slot. And as he does this, you see spiritual Kuo-Toans start drifting around him as he casts this spell as an action. And that ends his turn. NPCs. Shushar, dodge action. Derendil, wild shit lang. Dun sa... Okay, 1d3. 1 on green 7, 2 on red 2, 3 on red 3. Okay, this one will be on red 3. He attacks twice. 22, that hits. 4 slashing damage plus wounded fury. That's gonna be 9 total damage on this guy. However, this guy is still up. Just wounded. And that ends Derendil's turn. I'm gonna need Hush again to make another D20 roll. Let's see if she can keep on holding on to the now raging Prince Derendil. Alright, 15 is still enough. With her claws, she is able, with her hooks, she is able to grab onto Derendil's fur. Shoe Shard, fucking dodge action. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna stab the Kuo-Toa ones above me.
Alright. Yung green 6. Alright, that's gonna be a hit.
Yep. And then, as a bonus action,
Alright, one moment please. And with that stab, you finish off this Kuo-Toa peon.
nice.
He's no more. And you unleash this Luchadores spirit as you use your bonus action for second wind. Your wounds close up and you are restored with 9 hit points.
And I will end my turn.
Alright. Skippy, you are up. Alright. 16 will hit. 21 will hit as well, so that's gonna be 16 total damage on this guy. This guy is now badly wounded as you cut him continuously with your drow short sword. The warriors are now, I think, kasi I'm using the same token. Dapat ito yung brutes. 15 yung brutes kasi warriors yung huli sa initiative roll. So I'm gonna delete this guy. Kaya ako kanina pa nalilito eh. Alright. Come on, side. And maling token yung nagamit ko naman ngayon. Okay, 15. Yun, tama na. Okay. So brute. Buhay pa yung isa. Attacking Derendil. And attacking Ekru. This is for Derendil first. This guy bites Derendil. 16 will hit. No extra damage because this is not natural 20. But 5 piercing damage is enough to bring Derendil down. Derendil is now knocked out as well. Hush is still squeaking. But he continues his attack with unarmed strikes on Ekru. So this one will be on Ekru. 22 is a hit and 14 is a hit as well. You also lose your reaction. So that's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage on the first strike. And 7, that's gonna be 18 total damage to you, Ekru. How are you doing? Did you update your hit points? Kasi I can see that you have 12. 18 total damage. So this is gonna be 11 plus 7. Yes. Ekru goes down and Ekru is knocked out as well. The Radiant Soul effect vanishes.
Wait, ilan yung damage sa akin? 18?
18 total damage.
No, I'm still alive. 4 damage. 4 HP though.
Alright, okay. Ekru is still up with 4 hit points. However, that ends this brute's turn. The other brute will continue with his plan to put you down as well, Ekru. And he bites you first. 15 will hit. 6 piercing damage. Anyone?
Cutting words.
This is your third Bardic
Last.
Inspiration die. Last? Okay. Oh yeah,
Last na.
Sorry,
Cutting words
D20 roll
na.
pala from the spell ng priest kanina. Okay, so no.
Wait.
Alright, roll that D6.
Oh! Laki.
As you try to distract.
2
damage. Oh.
Kulang.
You still take 4 damage. Ekru and 4 is actually just enough to bring you down. Ekru is now down and knocked out. This guy continues to attack King. 2 unarmed strikes on King. 22. Oh, and 23. King takes 10 bludgeoning damage and 6 bludgeoning damage for a total of 16. King is still up. And that ends this brute's turn. The one next to El Agarrador attacks El Agarrador in his currently paralyzed state. No, El Agarrador is no longer paralyzed because the Elder is concentrating on the different spell.
Oh, thank God.
However, this guy will attack you, El Agarrador, with his bite and 2 unarmed strikes. Bite is going to miss.
Yes.
Natural 1. First unarmed strike is
Yes.
a miss.
And 1 hit.
Alright, second one hits. You take 5 total damage. And that
Okay.
ends their turn. Peons. Come on, peons. This peon tries to grab King. King, give me an acrobatics or athletics check as he tries to grapple you. Who is the 10 and 6 damage for? 10 and 6 damage is for you, King. Yes, you were attacked earlier. So you're now down to 5 hit points. This peon tries to grab you. Oh, wait. 8. Wala pa siyang roll. Baka he rolls poorly. Oh, 20. You're now grappled, King. This guy swims next to El Agarrador and tries to attack El Agarrador. With his spear. Sorry, disregard niya yan, but same attack roll, plus 3 bonus. But it's not a net, it's a spear. 18 will still hit.
Yeah.
So you take 5 piercing damage, El Agarrador. More peons. That's it, that's them. King, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Do it, King!
Alright, 20, you manage to resist
Nice.
the effects of the spell, and you only take half damage. Rolling damage. However, this spell has been cast as a 4th level spell, so this is gonna be 4d8. You take 9 radiant damage, King. And King goes down. King is knocked out.
Shit, not again.
El Agarrador, you are up.
Alright. I am going to attack these two. So, in green 7, tsaka red 1.
Okay.
One with my attack action, the other one with martial arts.
Okay.
Where? There you go. 1.
16 will hit. 11, however, is a miss. So the first attack is for the green one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This peon has not taken any damage yet, so he takes 4 bludgeoning damage. And he's still alive.
Fuck. Right. Okay. And I will move away and take the AO from the red one.
Alright. Okay, so I'm guessing that you
Green
will...
one can't make AO because I have mobile.
Mobile, yes. Even if he miss, even if you miss, red one will not be able to make an attack opportunity as well because of mobile feat.
Oh, okay, cool. And I will use my item interaction to hand my scimitar to Skippy.
Okay, here's the thing. You were here earlier. I'm guessing you spend half of your movement to stand up, to pull yourself up from the ship, and then you walk here.
Oh, that's half.
All right.
Okay, that's half my
Scimitar
movement.
on
I have
Skippy.
45.
45. Because of mobile.
Okay.
All right. Yes, you can definitely
Yep.
pass down the scimitar to Skippy.
Alright.
All right, Skippy.
And then I'll just ask Skippy if the ore that he saw earlier is still on the boat. Okay,
All right.
that's my turn.
Kuo-Toa warriors. Blue guys. Alright, this is for El Carabao and Skippy.
With disadvantage.
Nag-menacing attack ka kanina. Did I make the save? I think that was from earlier. Okay, El Carabao.
Wala na.
Wala na, yeah. So wala na.
Okay.
This is for El Carabao. Oh yeah. Since you guys are now underneath since you guys are now submerged and you guys are grappled, both of them swim down, dragging you guys.
What?
El Carabao and
What?
Skippy, you guys are now 15 feet underwater. You are now considered in underwater combat. Rules for underwater combat: only specific weapons can work. So I will give you guys the rules.
Rock.
Oh shit.
Okay, underwater combat. When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have swim speed has disadvantage on the attack roll. Unless the weapon is a dagger, a javelin, a short sword, a spear, or a trident.
Yes, dagger.
Alright. Range weapon attacks automatically miss if it's beyond the weapon's normal range. So normal range, not yung long range. Target within normal range. The attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including a spear, trident, or dart. Okay, and ito bang rules? Yeah, alright. Suffocating, you guys can hold your breath for one more, please. One plus your constitution modifier, so 1 minute plus your con bonus. So that's 4 minutes for Skippy, kayang-kaya. And for El Carabao, 3 minutes. Kaya nyo i-hold yung breath nyo. So no problem there. Alright, as they swim down, they attack you guys. Bubbles coming out from their mouths as they open their mouths and attack you guys. This will be for El Carabao first. Bite attack, squeezing you with their pincer staff. 9 and 6, pincer staff misses, but the bite attack hits. You take 5 piercing damage, El Carabao. This is for Skippy. Pincer bite. 16 is a miss, however 17 hits and 6 is a miss. So you get pierced by the pincer staff's spikes and you take 5 piercing damage. Alright. And that ends their turn. Unless you guys break free, you are considered in underwater combat. Kuo-Toa warriors are now done. Big Bird, give me a wisdom saving throw, Big Bird. Or take 19 radiant damage. Oh, 13 will not be enough, unfortunately. Alright. No. You guys are just knocked out and unconscious. You're not dead. You're not dying. So you take 19 radiant damage, Big Bird. Unfortunately, as the spiritual Kuo-Toans attack you, swirling around this elder Kuo-Toan. You can see na parang they're swimming dun sa dark lake as well. You're still up, Big Bird. What do you wish to do? Alright. Anger bubbling in his blood. You enter this rage once again, I assume. Alright. Your vision turns red, muscles bulking up, veins popping out. You're now in a raging state. Anything else? Clobber him. 17 will hit. It's gonna be 9 piercing damage on this guy, 9, 10, 11 from rage damage. And here is his concentration saving throw. That's gonna be DC 10. Ooh, and he maintains concentration, unfortunately. Right. Also, let me remind you that you already used your bonus action to go into a rage. Yeah. Right. I believe that will end your turn. This guy is now wounded. Alright, round 4. Harden, you are still up. Okay.
Harden will swim. 1, 2, 3. A little bit lower from the water surface.
Alright.
I can see them pa rin, di ba? At mas mababa.
You can't see them unless you
5
die.
feet pala.
You have to go underwater as well.
Yeah. Medyo underwater lang ako.
Okay, you will not be able to cast unless you have water breathing. If the spell requires verbal component, yeah. Pero if it doesn't require verbal components, you can cast it normally.
Ano eh. Okay. Never mind. Sige, I retract it na lang, DM. Hanggang dito na lang. Balik ako sa dati.
Okay.
I don't have healing spells. Wait. Pareho na sa which one of these looks wounded? That 1 and 7.
1 and 7. Yung 7, yung mukhang weaker. Inferior.
Okay. So again, I will cast Dissonant Whisper on this one.
Alright, roll for damage as he is now subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Your whispers change tone as they attack the senses of this Kuo-Toa. 16, however, will make it, and he only takes half damage and does not use his reaction. Alright, he takes 7 psychic damage, and he is now down into a near-death state. Making just funny fish noises. Anything else? Harden. Alright, you swim away. And that ends your turn.
Yeah.
A crew is knocked out. Kuo-Toa Elder.
Wait, I'll death save.
No. You.
Death saving throw.
No. You're knocked out and unconscious. You're not dying. They
Okay,
seem to
but I'm
be...
0 HP.
Yeah. But you're not dying. You're just unconscious.
Non-lethal.
Knocked out. Non-lethal. It was a non-lethal attack.
They wanna sacrifice us.
Yeah, you're just floating. However, you guys will be back to combat once again if your HP is raised. So you just got to receive healing para mabuhay ulit kayo. Alright, this elder... Okay, double checking Big Bird, you took 19 damage, so I'm just gonna update your hit points. At which point, he uses his bonus action to summon a floating weapon next to you. It is a... what would the... just another scepter, I guess. Wala akong maisip na witty na...
Fishing rod? Parang Hunter x Hunter.
Fishing rod? Medyo ironic yon coming from a fishman. But he does use his bonus action to attack you with this spell using a 4th level spell slot. Attacking you, Big Bird. Sorry, disregard that. So using his bonus action, oh, 19 will hit. You take... What kind of token is that? That's gonna be 15 force damage to you, Big Bird. I'm gonna say it's a mace. Some kind of mace. Alright. You take 15... this is force damage though. Everything but psychic. Alright. So even radiant damage. Okay, so instead of 19 radiant damage, you take 9 radiant damage. So that's gonna be plus 10 on your hit points. Yeah. Radiant damage came first. So, okay. Alright, so you're back to 29. So you only take 7 force damage. And with his action, he uses his multi-attack to attack you with his scepter. And as he attacks, you can see the scepter, his own scepter, not the spiritual scepter, unleashes a torrent of lightning energy. As he attacks you twice with it. 17 and 8. 8 is going to miss. As you take 4 bludgeoning damage and 6 lightning, so that's going to be 10 total damage to you, Big Bird. Alright. You are always welcome to find out. Alright, and that ends the Elder's turn. The Elder is wounded. NPCs, Derendil is knocked out. Shushar, dodge action. Hush, squeaking, chirping, habang she is mounted on Derendil's floating body. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay, while underwater, I'll attack that Kuo-Toa one.
Alright. That's gonna be 15,
and then
15 damage hits, and he takes 10 piercing damage.
and then okay.
You caught him on his shoulder. Okay, this is your 3rd superiority die, yeah?
Yep.
So that's gonna be another wisdom saving throw from this guy. DC 15, and he fails. He seemed to be frightened of your attack. That's gonna be 12 total damage. Anything else?
How is he?
He is badly wounded.
Nice. That will end the turn.
Alright. Skippy, you are up. with disadvantage. Yes, you can still use it. Alright, 17 will hit. 21 even with this 21 will hit as well. Your offhand weapon is a miss. Alright, go for it. Make a d6 roll. Alright, that's gonna be 16 total damage so far. Alright, that's gonna be 14, and that's enough to pierce through his defenses. He took 16 plus 9, 25 total damage, and with that flurry of attacks, you cut off his limbs, blood swirling around him. He starts floating up. This guy is no more. Right, swimming is difficult terrain, so with your 30 feet of movement, you manage to pull yourself up to the surface, and you are no longer underwater. Good job. No longer grappled as well. Alright, that ends your turn, brutes. Okay. Saan pa ba? Okay, langoy kami kay Big Bird. Two brutes on Big Bird. One brute climbing up the boat, attacking El Agarrador. Right, this is for El Agarrador first. 2 unarmed strikes and bite. 13 is going to miss. 22 is a hit. 8 is a miss. You get punched on your belly for 10 total damage.
Nice.
You just made it. Clinging to life. The other brute, that's what peons are for. Come on, peon. Wait, you're grappled, man. You weren't able to you can't swim because you are being grappled by one of the peons.
I was?
Yeah. I forgot about that, so it's cool. It's cool. Diyan lang yung peon na yan. He rolled the 20 and then you rolled an 8. It's cool, it's cool.
I didn't know. I didn't see the icon on my thing.
It's my fault as well. It's cool, it's cool. This
Sorry, bro.
is for Big Bird. Alright. 4 unarmed strike attacks and 2 bite attacks. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, natural 20! Alright, first unarmed strike is a natural 20, striking you on your throat. 13 is a miss, 10 is a miss, 10 is a miss, 11 is a miss, but another bite attack hits. So you take, from the bite attack, you take 6 piercing, reduced to 3. And unarmed strike, that's gonna be 7 reduced to 3. 7 reduced to 3, 6 bludgeoning damage. So you take 9 total damage, Big Bird. Man, mali yung tactics ko dito sa mga Kuo-Toas. Anyway, that ends their turn. Brutes are now done. Peons. Okay, this peon swims next to Big Bird. Tries to grapple Big Bird. Actually, hindi. He uses his... net. Actually, wala na yung net nila. Natapon na kanina. So instead, he just uses his spear. And rolls a 5. That's a miss. This guy swims and jumps and climbs the boat. And will try to stab El Agarrador with his spear. And misses! And that ends their turn. King is knocked out. El Agarrador, you're up.
I cast healing word on Ekru.
Alright, Ekru, you hear the voice of El Agarrador as he casts this spell onto you. Roll that
Where is my healing word?
D4, please.
There you go.
Alright, that's gonna be 6 healing. Nice, max. Ekru, you are now up.
Heal us, please. Ekru.
Okay, that's your bonus action. El Agarrador, you still have an action. Yes, she is riding Derendil like a raft.
Okay.
Sure.
I still have my action, my attack action.
You can use your attack action, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna punch them in the face.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Where is... My browser's fucking up kasi.
Okay, okay, 8, unfortunately is a miss.
Alright,
You can move away if you wish.
yeah, I'm going to.
It's almost 12! 10:43 pa lang
Yeah.
yata on my clock. Oh, well, not almost, okay. Panic ako dun. Alright, and that will end your turn.
I will move away
Okay, sure.
and use patient defense.
You already use your bonus action for healing word, so you can't use your bonus action for patient defense anymore. And I believe...
Okay, I'm just gonna move away.
Moving away, alright.
That's 15. The tip of the boat still counts as the boat, right?
Yes, this...
20.
Who did you attack? Yung green one, di ba?
No, attack the red one.
The red one, alright. The green one will try to use his spear
Spear.
and try to stab you.
Please don't. Please don't hit.
And it's a miss. Alright,
Okay,
that ends.
and then I move
Okay.
over here next to Harden.
Alright. You jump and you're now floating next to Harden. Big Bird. Sorry, Kuo-Toa warriors. This guy swims further down, and El Carabao, you are now submerged 30 feet down below. It's very dark.
Fuck.
He attacks you with his pincer staff and bites you.
With disadvantage.
Yes. Double checking.
Puta, bayani si Big Bird.
Bayani. Oo nga, pucha at. Nasa kanya yung boss, tapos dalawang brute. Isang mook. Galit na siya sa fish people. Pincer staffs. 23 and 19, both attacks hit you, El Carabao.
Oh shoot, kahit 15 tatama pa din.
Oh yeah, sorry, 15 with disadvantage. Yeah, I'm sorry. 15 and 19 hits you, so that's gonna be 7 piercing. And 6 piercing, that's gonna be 13 total damage to you, El Carabao. He follows up with another bite. And misses. That ends the warrior's turn. Big Bird, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Does he have to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Alright.
Rena, what was that sound?
What?
It's like a roar.
Oh,
Then
sorry
unfortunately you will
DM,
not make it.
I'm talking about this guy. Does he have to make a wisdom save or still be
Yung
frightened?
frightened is only until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
So you will start
Ganun
your
pala.
turn
So,
later, frightened yung target mo. Yes, half damage pa rin. Because you are a bear totem barbarian. Alright, that's gonna be 9 radiant damage to you, Big Bird. And you can now do your turn. What do you wish to do? Are you updating your token? Kasi I'm gonna reduce 9 hit points now on your 29 HP. 24 hits! Who are you attacking? Alright, the elder one. Fecking old fish, alright. I reduced your hit points na, so... Alright, he takes 6 piercing 6, 7, 8 plus rage. So he takes 8 damage, he's still badly wounded. And here is a concentration saving throw, that's gonna be DC 10. Baba lang ang DC 10. Alright, the Spirit Guardians vanish. As he breaks, as you break his concentration. Alright. Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell. It's still there. Unarmed strike. Alright, make another attack roll. Hummingbird strike. That's nice. Ah yeah, 13 is a miss. Oh no, 13 hits. It's gonna be 3 bludgeoning damage. Alright, anything else? This Elder Kuo-Toa is now badly badly wounded. Plus 2. Yes. That is gonna be 5 total damage. Anything else? I believe that will end your turn unless you swim away, which I think you will not.
DM60 yata.
Yeah. Plus 3 because anong level na ng barbarian mo? Okay, I thought you were a monk, but on your sheet you're still barbarian 5. I'm confused. Okay. Here's how you do it. Reduce natin yung barbarian mo to 4th level again, and then punta ka sa settings. Dito sa multi-class option, yung class options sa baba nun, merong mga checkboxes, yung 2nd class, 3rd class, and 4th class. Just hit on the 2nd class and then pick monk, and then indicate mo kung anong level, so that's gonna be monk 1. Alright. It's cool. Alright, so you updated yung sheet mo, and yes, plus 1 more damage because of rage, plus 3 na pala. Alright. Still, he is badly wounded. I believe that will end your turn. Alright, round 5, Harden, you are up.
Okay, DM, update lang kita sa spell slots ko. I got 2 first level spells and 1 second level. Yun na lang ang ano ko.
Also, sorry, I forgot. Give me a D20 roll, please. Just 1 D20 roll. Dun sa kanina
yeah.
I should put a post-it dito sa
okay.
PC ko para I can remind myself as well. Alright, no phase rest effect happens. Alright, yes, Harden. So, how many spell slots do you still have left? Sorry.
I have 2 first level spell slots at saka 1 na lang sa second level.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
So, with itong green, he's more wounded. He looks more wounded.
He looks a lot weaker and wounded than the one beside him.
Okay, so this will not whisper on him again.
Alright. Roll for damage as he is now subjected. Subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Oh, and manages to make it. He takes 5 psychic damage, and he's still alive, but very close to death, and doesn't use his reaction.
We'll move 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Yan na lang. Just 2 spaces. And my turn.
Alright. You know what? This peon dies from that spell. Since 1 hit point na lang, I'm not gonna drag it. 1 hit point na lang siya. And he dies, actually. His body
Thank you, DM.
falls over the boat. Alright. And you swim away. Alright, and that ends your turn. Crew, you are up. Mass Healing Word. Is this a 3rd level spell? Alright. So it's gonna be plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Who are you targeting this spell? 6 targets, right? I think within 30 feet of you. So you can target
I'm not in rage anymore.
the others. You can't see El Carabao because El Carabao is underneath the Dark Lake, and it's very dark in the Dark Lake. So you can't see El Carabao. However, you do see the NPCs.
Sigh silently. Heal me, please.
No, I mean like fuck NPCs. Up to you, up to you. I can't
Oh, no.
give you guys any reactions. My reactions kasi it will...
Big Bird. Hindi mo sa bayani. Si King. Is King underwater?
Can I see, can I see Big Bird and King at the very least?
Yes, you can see Big Bird and King.
Okay, so I give 13 to King, Big Bird, myself, and then 3 others. So I guess Jim Jar,
Alright. Who else?
because he's a damage dealer, and wait, who else is a damage?
Just
Sorry.
when I was just about to kill all you guys, you bring up these NPCs.
And then Eldeth. And Eldeth.
Eldeth and who else? Jim Jar, Eldeth.
Sarith,
And Sarith.
Sarith,
Okay.
Jim Jar, and Endel. Wait, Eldeth, Sarith, Jim Jar, Big Bird, King, and me.
Alright. You got your wounds.
Plus 6, plus 13.
Alright, so your wounds close as you guys recover 13 hit points from a crew. Wala bang counter spell tong Kuo-Toa priest na to? Wala sir, wala siya.
He's really trying to kill us. He's trying his very best.
Alright. Fucking NPCs na buhay ulit sila. Alright. Anything else? A crew. That's just your bonus action. You still have your action.
I used my action to are Ron, Spider Bait, and Shushar floating?
Yes.
I use their bodies to stay afloat. I climb onto Shushar and then Ron. Oh wait.
You
Shushar,
can climb
Ron,
on-
and then Spider Bait. I'm now clinging to Spider Bait's unconscious body. Using them as anchors, as floating devices.
Alright. Sure, you can definitely do that. I'm gonna update your hit points and add 13. So you're now back to 19.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I'm back to 19.
Alright. And you are indeed...
And I'm now looking for Carabao.
Yeah, alright. Yes, that exactly is what's happening right now. And you are now clinging to to
Spider Bait.
Spider Bait's corpse as a flotation... No, corpse.
Float.
Body as a flotation device. Okay. Jim Jar wakes up, Eldeth wakes up, and Sarith wakes up. As they see what's happening, they immediately grab onto their weapons and do their best to help you guys. Good job. I'm gonna give you, Ekru, a point of inspiration for doing that. Alright. That ends your turn. Elder. Fucking Elder. Okay. Okay, so I've already spent my 5th level spell slots, dalawang 4th level. So I still have 1, and these 3rd levels over here. Come on, Sai. He uses his action to summon down, using his last 4th level spell slot. He summons 3 spiritual Kuo-Toans swimming around him as he casts the same spell once again. and he uses his bonus action to attack Big Bird with the spiritual weapon. 14 is a miss. Am I right? Alright, it's a miss. And that ends his turn. NPCs. Alright. What do you guys tell the NPCs? Who would you like them to attack?
Wait. Carabao? The one rambling Carabao?
No,
Wait,
no.
wait.
You can't see me. Help, Big Bird.
Oh yeah, oh my god, Big Bird's like surrounded.
Alright. They
Wait,
do
do I
their
have
best to
another
fly. To swim. Difficult terrain. And another more difficult terrain, so I'm gonna say Sarif will only be able to reach up to here. If he takes the dash action, he can reach the Elder, but as he enters the Elder's range, he is subjected to a wisdom saving throw. And fails. He takes 20 radiant damage, and with that, Sarif gets knocked out once again. My apologies. Eldeth tries to swim towards Eldeth tries to swim. And enters the range of the spell as well. She is subjected to a wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry guys. You guys said na yung Elder yung atake, so and she fails. She also takes 20 radiant damage, and that is enough to bring her down as well. She's knocked out. Jimjar is a lot smarter on the other hand, and he yells out, "I'm not going near that, old fishman." I'm not gonna go near that fishman. I don't want to get killed again. I can attack anyone else. Probably this fishman over here riding the boat. Can I attack him instead? You can still convince him to fly towards, swim towards the Elder. He can do that if you want. Alright, he jumps aboard and climbs the boat and attacks this fishman. No sneak attack, however he makes 2 Shamshir attacks. And the first one is a natural 20, the second one is a hit. Give me 3 slashing damage and 11 from the critical hit. That's gonna be 14 total damage. This brute is now badly wounded. Hush, still chirping. Apparently hindi siya pinapansin. Shushar will actually start grabbing the bodies of his fallen companions. Collect niya lang, pulling their bodies close to him. He's a pacifist, man. Alright, and that ends the NPC's turns. El Carabao, you are up.
Okay, another stab for the Kuo-Toa one. Finally, hopefully it will be the last.
26, that will hit. It's gonna be 11 piercing damage. Anything else? Do you have Dark Vision as a bugbear?
Yes,
Alright.
yes, I do have.
Okay, anything else?
Is he still alive?
He is still alive, but near death.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my last superiority dice 2.
Alright, to frighten him once again, here is a wisdom saving throw coming on the way. He fails, he takes 7 more damage, and he's now in a near death state. And he is
Oh fuck! Still alive.
Yes. Oh, you have advantage on your attack because he is frightened. Go ahead and roll for sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Alright, 5 damage effectively brings him down into... It brings him down and he loses grip of his pincer staff. He starts floating up.
I'm gonna try to get the pincer staff from him.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check or a strength check.
Strength?
Alright, you managed to pull the pincer staff. It's the same length.
Yes.
I was wrong. It wasn't a pole arm weapon. It's the same length as a quarter staff, but it has a pincer on the other end.
Nice. And then I'll swim 15 feet above.
Alright.
So I'm almost 15 feet
Yes.
to the surface, right?
Yes.
Okay, that will end my turn.
Okay, good job. Skippy, you're up. Okay, where were you kanina? Kasi it's 15 feet to pull yourself up. Oh yeah. You can do it. Alright. You're now in front of this brute. Alright, 13 is a hit, however 12s will miss. That's gonna be 6 piercing damage on this guy. He is badly wounded as well. Anything else? Taking attack of opportunities. Alright, only one attack of opportunity. Jump to a crew. Alright, so that's gonna be 15 feet. You only have 15... No, you swam 1 square, so that's 10 feet. You pull yourself up, so that's 15 feet. You can only drop here, next to the ship. Because you only have 5 feet left of movement. Alright. And that ends your turn. Yes, no attack of opportunities. Alright. Brutes. Attacking...
Wait. Okay. Is Skippy still doing something?
Oh, okay. Wait, one more please. Do you drop your weapon? I jump to echo. Okay, that's the plan. Alright, that ends your turn. Brutes. This brute attacks Jim Jar first. Actually, he attacks Skippy. He moves next to the edge of the ship and attacks Skippy. Two unarmed strikes and a bite attack. First 2 attacks miss. However, his bite attack hits you and you take 3 piercing damage. Skippy, you get bitten on your left shoulder. This is for elk. This is for Big Bird. One of the brutes will try to grapple you. You do have advantage on this because you're raging. So give me an athletics or acrobatics check as this brute attempts to grapple you for the first time. 7. Right. You break free with immense strength. He tries to do it for the second time. He replaces his other unarmed strike with a grapple. Alright, 22. Give me a... You do have advantage, so... Kayan. Alright, 24. You break free once again. He does this for the last time, replacing his bite attack. And 6, go for it. You have advantage. Alright, and that with that you are able to break free from this guy's attempt to grapple you. The other brute will instead rain attacks on you. 2 unarmed strikes and 1 bite attack. 8 is going to miss, but 25 and 22 will hit. You take 4 reduced to 2 piercing from the bite attack, and 8 bludgeoning damage reduced to 4, and 2 reduced to 1, so that's going to be 5 plus 2, 7 total damage to you, Big Bird. Alright. That ends the brute's turn. Peons. May peon pa ba? Peon pa ba ako? May isa pa. Okay.
What? Where is he?
Okay, baka mga chamba. The peon tries to grapple you as well. 8. You do have advantage though. Alright. You just...
Slap him away.
Yeah, you slap him away. He's a really skinny Kuo-Toa. And that ends this poor peon's
The fuck
turn.
you do?
You don't fucking touch me. Yeah. Alright, King, you are up. Oh, give me a wisdom saving throw, King. Oh, 13 unfortunately will not make it. And you take 19, I believe, same damage. Checking. Alright, I'll just reroll the damage. Alright, you take 11 radiant damage, King. And you're still up. Okay.
Shit.
Alright. Eldeth and Sarith are both knocked out next to you. Time to take revenge. Alright, go for it. What would you like to do to this elder? You use your staff. Go for it. Make your attack rolls. Ah, yeah. All out na si King na to. 15 is a hit. It's gonna be 7 bludgeoning damage. Spend key point for stun. Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Concentration saving throw. And he fails. He is stunned and incapacitated. And with that, his concentration is broken. The Spirit Guardians vanish. Another quarterstaff with advantage, 23. That will hit. That's gonna be 7 more bludgeoning damage to this guy. He is not looking good. Very badly wounded. Spending another key point for flurry of blows. Oh wait, just to make sure, ilang key points na to? Oh, 11. Unfortunately, you'll miss. Ah no, he's stunned, so 14 will hit. Alright, it's gonna be 8 bludgeoning damage. His bones are breaking with each hit. Alright, what would you like to do? While checking, can you roll your second attack roll for your second flurry of blows? Alright, 24 will definitely hit as well. He is now in a near-death state. Okay, this changes a lot of things in my plan for tonight. You knock him prone. He's floating underwater. He's floating on the water, so but he's not. Yeah, he is lying. His belly is facing the ceiling at the moment. Wait. There's a save. No, because he is stunned. Wait, checking stun condition.
You fail dex saves if you're stunned, diba?
Yes, auto fail, dex
Auto-fail.
and strength saves. Right.
Nice.
He is prone.
So upside down na siya, parang dead fish.
Alright, that ends your turn. Alright, this elder is now in a very weakened state. El Agarrador, you're up.
I'm going to go and swim over to a crew. Wait, how far is that? 20 feet? Yeah, I have enough. Move over here to a crew.
Alright,
And I heal.
one whole session for this encounter. Hintayin nyo, pag mga high tier na kayo, pucha, yung mga CR 8 plus na mga encounters, dun talaga tayo magtatagal. Alright,
Oh, wait, let me just check something. You know what? Never mind, that's a bad idea. I end my turn.
I can-
Mag-form whip sana ako, pero I
can
don't
see.
wanna bring him closer.
Okay. You still have an action though. What do you
Yeah,
want to
that's
do?
it. I don't have anything. Like
You can take the
I'm
dodge
I'm
action.
out of key. Okay, I'll take the dodge action.
Alright, and that ends your turn. Kuo-Toa warriors are now gone. Big Bird, you're up. The Elder is now prone in front of you. What would you like to do? Grins maliciously.
Auto-crit bounce that.
No, paralyzed ang auto-crit. Paralyzed. Stun only gives advantage. Paralyzed gives advantage, and then if it's a melee attack within 5 feet, it's if it hits, it's a critical hit, so double the damage now. Holy shit, that's still a natural 20 though, because he has advantage. 10, he is still up.
Shit.
Is this with rage? Let's add 3. He is still up. Plus 2. Kanina nag-add tayo ng plus 3 kasi you are barbarian 4, and based on the table, 4th level barbarians get plus 3 bonus to the rage attacks. You also use your STR bonus as spear. So. Alright, anything else? Big Bird. Oh, double ones.
Oh. Wow. Not one with advantage.
Not really. I mean, the stun works until the end of your next turn, so there's a lot of opportunities. So it's not really wasted. Wasted is too big of a word for just one attack. Anything else, though?
Somebody throw a rock at him. Throw your swords at him.
We will still keep the damage, but reroll yung attack roll. So that's gonna be 7 piercing damage if it hits. Alright, make another attack roll. 19 will definitely hit. And with 7 bludgeoning damage. How do you wanna do this?
Finally, oh my god. Just 3 left.
Okay, so I'll give you time to type it down, but you'll be moving on. Round 6, Harden, you are up.
Okay, I need 20-foot cube. How are these two looking? Yung sa tabi ni Big Bird.
Number 2 is in a near-death state. Number 3 looks tougher.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers na lang dito.
Alright. He is now subjected to a wisdom saving throw. Give me your damage roll, please. Oh, he makes his save. However, even with half damage, you destroy his senses as the spell takes effect. He stops moving. His body starts floating, and he is no more.
He is died. That will end my turn.
He's died, yes. Crew, you're up. Okay, you swim closer. Alright.
Wait, El Agrador is beside me.
El Agrador is beside you, yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast, first I'm going to use as my action, I'm going to hug El Agrador.
Alright.
I'm gonna hug him and actually I'm just gonna touch him. And I'm gonna give him my healing hands.
Alright.
Which is just 5.
Alright, 5 hit points.
And
restored.
then 5 hit points. And then I can hug. Fine, I can hug him. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on a 2nd level on King.
Alright. Roll that D4.
Wait, give me a moment.
I mean D4s because it's a 2nd level.
2d4, yeah. So that, since that's a level 2 spell plus 4.
Alright, so that's gonna be 9 plus 4, so
Plus
that's
4.
13 hit points restored to you, King.
Okay. That ends my turn.
Alright, Big Bird.
How much should I get healed for?
Just 5, sorry. Wala kang kalaban malapit.
Alright, and then...
Yeah, to me. Yes, to you, King, because you're near the kalaban.
Yes, 13 hit points to you, King.
Sorry.
Alright, Big Bird with his blistering speed. He lands a blow after blow on the cursed elder. The sounds of breaking bones and tearing flesh echoes throughout the cavern as the fishman slowly turns into a bloody pulp. In his final strike, he rears his head back and yells out. Kagaya yung deep voice niya. Hummingbird beat down. Before landing this final punch. Oh, nice. Right through the fishman's head, and it pierces through his skull, blood splattering everywhere. He is reduced to a bloody pulp indeed. This elder is no more. Holy shit. Big Bird beatdown. Very cool. NPCs. Shushar.
Yeah, I'm rolling for face rest nga pala.
Oh yeah, alright. I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Okay, maganda.
Harden and Ekru, give me D20 rolls. You as well, Harden. Alright. The crystals glow around you guys, but they dissipate as soon as they glow right away. Alright, NPCs, Shushar, dodge action, Jimjar. Jimjar just smiles and looks at you, Skippy. Jimjar just stands in front of this brute, puts his blade next to the brute's neck, and tells Skippy, "First one to kill this guy gets first dibs on their boat." He smiles as he looks at you, Skippy. Kulit din na itong Jimjar. Tsaka siya maglalagay ng bet kapag he thinks he's going to win. Because he's Jimjar. Multi-attack, 2 Shamshir attacks on Jimjar. 11 is gonna miss, but 23 is a hit. He deals 5 slashing damage and sneak attack. 7, that's gonna be 12 total damage. This brute is now down into a near-death state, and that ends the NPC's turns. El Carabao, you are still 15 feet below the surface. What do you do?
Yes, I'll swim 15 feet up, and then I'll grab a crow's feet.
Alright.
And then I'll rise the pincer staff that I get from the Kuo-Toa ones, and then
You raise it up high.
I got the weapon. Who needs it? And then as I saw that big bird is surrounded by 2 more enemies, but I can't do nothing. So maybe for now, the action that if someone needed my the stuff, I'll give it to them.
Alright. Ready action to give the staff to anyone who asks for it. Alright.
Yeah.
Skippy, you're up. Alright, this brute next to you is now down into a near-death state. Skippy? Okay, full disclosure, kaya nag-drag yung encounter na to. May specific goal kasi itong mga to. And fortunately for you guys defeated them. So yeah. Skippy.
Were we meant not to?
Skippy. Oh.
There's a high chance that you guys are able to defeat them. If you guys were not able to defeat them, there might be something after that. But if you guys defeat them, there's always another thing after that as well. So, yep. Alright, Skippy is not with us yet. I think AFK siya for a bit. And GG. Alright, go. Go for it. I attack. Give me those attack rolls. Climbing up. Natural 20, that's gonna be 9 piercing damage. Anything else? $16, that's gonna be... With all those 3 attacks, Skippy, describe your kill. Type it down na lang. Okay,
Nice.
type it if you want. Alright. And with that, with those flurry of slashes, this brute goes down. And Jimjar lost his bet. You get first dibs on these boats, sabi niya. Jimjar lets you, surprisingly, he lets you pat his head, and you can feel his, although still moist, drenched from being submerged, he's surprisingly smooth. He has a smooth scalp, and that ends your turn. Brutes. They look around. This lone brute, he looks around. Takes the attack of opportunity from Big Bird and swims down. $14 is a hit. He takes 7 piercing damage, but that's not enough to bring him down. He swims deeper, and you can no longer see him as he takes the dash action. This peon, mamaya pa yung turn niya. Okay, peon. Holy shit, fight or flight.
Didn't he just get bitch slapped? He still wants to fight?
Okay, the peon drops his spear and raises his hands. And then he just says, he looks like he's in panic. Both of his hands are raised up high. He still has a shield attached on his arm, but he no longer has any weapons. And he does nothing on his turn. King, you are up. Alright, final decree. What is this?
Are you ready?
Unarmed strike. Alright.
Yeah, you know this.
He's surrendering though. 20, that's gonna hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. You don't even have to roll for your next attack because with that 8 bludgeoning damage, you finish him off. This guy is... This guy, is this non-lethal? Or no? Do you just knock him out or do you kill him? Lethal, alright. Feel free to type down your kill description. But with that, we are now out of combat.
Too late.
Congratulations, guys. Good job. Alright.
You think that you can tell me?
Woohoo! 4-hour combat.
No, mga 3 hours lang. Okay, time check. It's 11:30 p.m. Quick 5-minute break, guys. But we are now on the last part of this session. Quick 5-minute break as you guys are now. You have defeated the Kuo-Toans and they you have 3 kill boats with you.
Nice. Gonna go make some tea.
3 kill
See you guys in
boats.
5 minutes.
Let's take a 5-minute break, guys. It's 11:31. Let's meet back at 11:36 for the conclusion and other stuff. It's a scepter. It's not a staff. So parang mace. Good job, guys. You guys defeated these Kuo-Toans. Alright. Oh man. Alright, we are back, guys. It's 11:36 p.m. Kindly type in G sa Roll20 chat if you guys are ready to start. Oh, and this is... Oh, okay, very nice.
DM, can I check the elders stuff? The
One moment. Yeah, yes,
before
please.
I
You can definitely do
jump into the
that.
boat?
But just checking a few things. Alright, so I believe everyone is G. Alright. Alright, you guys pull your unconscious comrades to the kill boats. Alright, I will send you guys the details. I will provide the details of the kill boats next session. But for the meantime, Hush will swim towards you, King, right away. Clinging to you, crying like a kid na nagsusumbong. And the others are pulled towards the ships as well. Okay, El Carabao, you are welcome to choose which ship you would like to ride. But yeah. All right. Make an animal handling check, King. All right. Second wind. Your wounds close as you use this. Hush is still whimpering. But you felt like you have reached out to her, although she is still whimpering, crying. Okay. As you pull your unconscious comrades and you pull them up the keel boats, Shushar tells you, "We are lucky that we defeated those mad Kuo-Toans. They weren't acting normally. They were madder than before. And I'm not familiar with this deep father they speak of. Us Kuo-Toans, we only serve the Sea Mother. Whoever this deep father was, I am unsure, but it seems like this deity has already captured the loyalty of some of my brothers, and that must be the reason why they attacked. I apologize for what they have done, but once again you have shown great skill to defeat them. It is unbecoming of me to urge you all to help me travel to Slubludup and see what happened. I fear that my brothers and sisters have been affected by the madness of the Underdark. I understand that you all strive to search for a way out, but if you can help me in this small favor, I will be truly grateful." He looks at you, King. I help by, sabi niya, "It is not for me to list all the things. I may not be able to be effective in combat, but let me assure you that I kept and took care of your little one as well." I understand your qualms, Tabaxi, and if it is that your decision, then I understand that. How do you guys respond to Shushar as he seems to be asking you guys to check out Slubludup? Although I would like to urge that you refrain from killing any more of my brothers. I understand your bloodlust, Kenku.
Harden will agree to help him. No qualms about it.
Alright. How about the others? Jim Jar speaks out. Slubludup is the home of those mad Kuo-Toans. Deep Father, Sea Mother, Dagon. They all serve these mad gods. I say that we ignore the pleas of this pacifist and we continue our way towards Neverlight Grove with these keelboats. I'm pretty sure that we can traverse the Dark Lake. And Slubludup is on the other side, and it will just lengthen our journey. We're already near Grakulstu and Neverlight Grove. Slubludup is 10 days away from where we are, from the Silken Paths.
No, you just go to Grapples to get equipment and stuff, and then go to Slubludo.
Alright. So,
Oh, that's why.
okay. You don't need to decide now. You don't need to decide now. As you guys now have commandeered these 3 kill boats. By the way, they look very finely crafted, pero very messy, very smelly. Parang yung mga typical na longboat dito sa Pinas. Yung mga gawa sa fiberglass, yung mga ganun. Have you guys ridden one of those? Yeah, parang ganun. But made of wood. There are 2 oars on each keel boat. Actually, these walang oars. Merong mga poles that are sticking on the rear end, on the aft. Tama ba? Of this small keel
We
boat.
need to find Clavicle. We need to find Clavicle, guys.
Yung Lavagul
We
is
can't leave our gelatinous cube behind.
Alright, as you guys are discussing all these, Big Bird, you found something hidden in one of the keel boats. Yes, you see attached on a decaying corpse of what seems to be some kind of humanoid fish. It doesn't look like a Kuo-Toan. It has blue skin. It has gills. But this body is already a corpse as far as you can tell. It has gills. It has webbed feet and hands. I will let you make a nature check or a history check to find out what this humanoid is. This is the first time you've seen this person, Big Bird, and you're not sure what he is. However, you can see that he's wearing some kind of leather sleeve that goes that continues down to a skirt, and then it has a matching pair of bracers and shin guards. No, actually not shin guards, boots. It's armor. It seems to be made up of this leather-like material. It's very dark. The color is dark blue, navy blue, and you can see attached on the leather armor, you can see shells, small shells, oyster shells. That seems to provide more defense. And you can see there are retractable web-like protrusions on the shin guards and on the bracers.
Sorry, DM got this seed.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
What kind of armor is that?
You are quite certain that this seems to be some kind of studded leather armor, but modified in such a way that can provide swimming abilities.
Wow. Is that a magic item?
You are welcome to try and find out.
Also, what about the pincer stuff that I get?
Oh, okay.
Ekru also wants the armor, by the way.
Okay, the pincer staff is non-magical. This is a weapon that only Kuo-Toans are proficient in using. So, on your hands, even the other players, even the other characters, this will be an improvised weapon, and the same damage as a spear, or as a spear. So D6. It's a D6 weapon. It will not provide the same abilities as grappling, and you guys are not proficient with it.
Okay.
Okay, the
Did we pick up the
scepter.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the scepter that the elder one was using. You can see it has a lot of different trinkets and knickknacks attached on it, but mostly trash, as far as you can tell. Nothing of value. And I'm gonna say that this will be a D4 weapon, dealing bludgeoning damage. But you guys can. This is not on improvised weapon. This serves as a club for you guys. Focus? No,
Oh, it's not a spell focus.
because you're
And
not familiar with this kind of. So this will not be a focus. It's a club.
Okay.
Yes, it's a club. You can definitely keep it as a trophy. Also, along with this studded leather armor, you find a few sacks, 2 sacks, one on each on the one El Carabao and King is riding, and the one El Agrador and Scipio is riding, and Jimjar and Shushar. 1 sack on those boats. The first sack contained. Natapon. No.
did you spill your beer?
No, may nag-spill na ibang stuff. But anyway, holy shit. Okay. El Carabao and King, as you open these sacks, do you guys have anything you would like to do before opening the sacks? The bags.
Investigate.
No.
Are they moving?
It's not moving. But they're both full. Almost kalahating kaban ng bigas. No, actually, 1/3 ng isang kaban.
Oh,
Okay, as you open this sack, King, your eyes widen as you are now looking at 700 gold pieces.
fuck.
Wow. Is
The
that
one-
on each of the sacks?
No, the one El Agrador and Scipio contains 400 gold pieces. Come on. Rolling 400 GP. No, it contains 400 GP. Disregarding rolling.
Hey, money, money, hey, money, money, money.
Alright. At which point wait, please. It's considered the studded leather armor, so this will provide 12 plus whatever your dex is.
Who's claiming for the studded leather?
Big Bird.
Oh, okay.
At which
What
point,
about Sector?
alright, we can discuss the claiming of this armor later. Because at which point, your eyes are drawn to the north.
Something fell from the sky, and as you toasted from the
As you smell the scent
rainbow.
of smoke.
Lit up cigarettes, they have for smoking.
Ah, yeah. Rest well, crew. Patapos naman na din conclusion na. You smell the scent of smoke.
Under the sky.
What kind of smoke?
Sure, Rich. Go for it.
Mrs. Rich is angry.
Alright, as you smell the scent of smoke, you see two larger boats made of iron. And you see, glowing in the center of these boats, you see what seem to be furnaces. Smoke bellowing out from what seems to be exhaust tubes above the two iron ships. You see, riding these ships, you see dark-skinned, heavily armored dwarves moving towards your direction.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session, guys. Good job. Full disclosure, hindi ko in-expect na matatalo nyo itong mga to. But I prepared na yung next encounter if natalo nyo nga. But you guys did defeat them, so very cool, very cool. But yes, alright. Since walang may identify spell sa inyo at the moment, to identify this magic item, that's gonna be 20 gold pieces deducted sa total gold nyo for spellcasting services. So 20 gold pieces deducted. You have 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,100 gold pieces to distribute mamaya. So I will give out the summary. But on to the magic item distribution. That leather armor is actually that studded leather armor is a suit of mariner's armor. I've not made any handouts yet, but this mariner's armor, while wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. So you gain 30 feet of swimming speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface. The armor is... Yes, okay. This is uncommon and does not require any attunement. So mariner's armor, studded leather armor. Who would like to claim? Who lays claim? Anyone else? I got one. El Lagador.
No, man. That was a Big Bird and a crew.
Alright, Big Bird. Pero based on her reaction... wait, she said no? Because if she contests, she has priority because Big Bird already has one magic item. Yung Goggles of Night, yeah? Alright, alright. Okay, so going once. Yeah, she's not claiming. Alright. The mariner's armor is now given to you, Big Bird, and as you wear it, you tried going into a rage. You can see that it magically resizes itself as your muscles bulk up. It extends along your sleeves, along your whole arm. And then may naka-attach, may ilalagay na arm guards, bracers with those retractable. Holy shit, mukha ka ng penguin. You can do penguin stuff now because you can swim. Alright, and with that, guys, that ends our session. Thanks for staying up late. I will send the summary the usual way. And thanks for playing. And with that, I'm your DM Sai, and that was Out of the Abyss. See you guys in session 10 next week. The other items are not magical. Yeah.
Thank you,
guys.
DM.
Alright, thanks guys. Thanks. You're now signing off.